Yes, people. What's going on, man? How you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Depending what time zone you're in, I hope you are all okay and you're always keeping safe, as I usually say. Um, Even though it's the international break, I thought, you know what? Let me just have a quick rundown of our season so far because it's only 3 games, and I understand it's 3 games, but it's 3 pivotal games. This is what I'm saying because we all know that our first 6 games are disgusting. I don't understand how the EPL gets away with that, or is it just Arsenal's bad luck for us constantly getting these kind of matches, especially at the beginning of the season? Hello, my daughter. What's going on, heart? How you doing? So yeah, let's just quickly indulge in and what's been going on so far. So let's just say our first game was against Man United on the first Sunday of the EPL League. Look, right, the lineup was good because that's a very typical lineup that I was expecting. Obviously, I was hoping that Timber would have started and Martinelli wouldn't have, but they both did. And on the game as a whole, it was a very poor game. It was disgusting from Arsenal. I can't actually remember 2 players that put 2 passes, 3, 4, 5 passes together. It was disgusting. Like, you can't even say Man United tactically set up very good to nullify Arsenal's threats, all right? Because I've watched Man United quite a bit last season and their last few games, and they played exactly how I've seen them play consistently, right? So you could say with the added presence of Cunha and then Bremo, you could say yes, they've got more attacking down the wings, and that penetration wise, yeah, I get that, but they didn't actually show me anything. It was more of a Arsenal disaster. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start people like Martinelli, who constantly plays against you, it's hard to actually make anything work. And we could all see that, you know, Saka was injured and he hasn't been right ever since that injury last season, and we rushed him back for those Champions League matches that we still went out on. See what I'm saying? So you can actually say it really wasn't worth it rushing him back. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's been our best player throughout the years, right? But we can't rely on injured players. That doesn't work. Is what I'm saying. Like, you got to give them their rest. And what was it? It was a grade 3 hamstring, right? Injury, and those are serious. Is what I'm saying. So that game against Man United, for me, it was nasty. It was disgusting. But do you know what, right? Like, we could say, okay, we got the 3 points. And at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points. 3 points is 3 points. But for me, it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's it's a build-up of last season and the season before and the season before that. And it's not like Man United are a good team in 2025. Yeah. Man United supporters that I actually speak to, they're saying the same thing. They're saying they are horrible. They are horrible. Big up, Sai, my brother. You know what I'm saying? All good, man. Man, just finished my Sunday dinner, man. I had some nice rice and curry goat. You know what I'm saying? You know how it goes, blood. But yeah, big up, man. I hope you're all good, family. We're just giving a rundown on the Arsenal's last 3 games and so forth. Um, it's scary times, is what I'm saying for Arsenal, especially in their first match. You get me? I'm like, when it came to Arsenal, Man United, there was a lot of things which I wish I didn't see, and that's the horrible play. It was disgusting. But you know what? We won. You know what I'm saying? We won. So I'm happy about that. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm happy about the win. And with the Leeds game, so I'm sweating all over the place. It's fucking hot, mate. And I decided to wear a jumper. Mad, innit? Mad. Um, you see, with the Leeds game, uh, it was a good win. It was a great win. But then we're expected to beat Leeds. We're not expecting to like draw, lose a game, play badly against them. They just came up from the championship, and it's not just that they came up from the championship. They look horrible. They looked horrible. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't. I. It's hard because it's like uh, I'm happy to see Gokaris score 2 goals. I'm happy to see Timber score. Do you know what I'm saying? Saka get off the mark as well, but it's against Leeds, so I can't even get excited about that. Okay, at the time, yeah. Do you know what? Right, man was smiling. You get me? Because you know me, I love to smile. I love to smile, but in essence, like it was just poor. Do you know what I'm saying? It like I expected 7, 8 goals. Do you get me? And maybe you're calling me too greedy, but when it comes to teams like Leeds, yeah, especially at the beginning of the season where they just got promoted, where they're still trying to find their feet, right? You can't expect anything from them, and you have to expect a team that just came up, right, to get hammered like straight up and down. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, and do you know what it is? And the club that and do you know what it is? And all of the players that Arsenal has acquired. This is why I said, you know what, yeah, let's just let's just get get a few goals against them. But you know what? I'm happy that we beat them. This is what I'm saying. It's like if we run through the stats, like it's like we had like 67.5% of the ball. Yeah, which is always going to be the case against a team like Leeds. Five shots on goal. Do you know what? I was expecting more shots on goal because we had 18 attempts, right? You know what I'm saying? And they had 1 shot on goal with 3 attempts, which kind of makes sense. This is what I'm saying with the players that we've acquired to in comparison to the players that they've acquired. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like I respect it, but it's against Leeds. This is what I'm saying. It's against Leeds. Like the league is not going to be won or lost playing a game against Leeds. This is what I'm saying because Leeds ain't what they were in 2020. Do you know what I'm saying? So like that's why I said, is it like after 3 games, is it too early to criticize? And I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep my do you know what, my positive, yeah, come on, Arsenal, we can do it on like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, you get me? And I'm just, it's not here or there with me. It's just it's against Leeds. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to who is it? Liverpool now, because this is the one I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, the Liverpool match. In my opinion, and my opinion only, yeah. Do you know I'm going to do something for the first time? Let's do this, yeah. In my opinion, and my opinion only, right? I when I saw the lineup against Liverpool, when I saw the lineup against Liverpool, yeah, you know what, right? I try not to crash out, so I'll do the live with flawless in it. Yeah, on his stream, Sarcasm City. Please make it like and subscribe to his one. It was it was disgusting, if anything. Disgusting. And I'm not saying that after the fact because I'm on a live, yeah, recorded, yeah, saying all of this stuff. Right? We had 3 DMs, yeah. If you remember my last stream, yeah, I said we were playing with 7 defensive players, right? And was playing Martinelli. It's 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 crazy because it's like it's crazy, like because uh, I'm I'm trying. I'm really trying to like I said, be positive. Do you know what? Yeah, be happy about this whole. Be positive. Be happy about this whole. Sorry about that. The wife is relationship. Be happy about what we're seeing so far, and so far it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I try to I try to see what can we do with this game. Where can we go with this game? Because we all know offensively Liverpool are a force to deal with, but defensively now, yeah, I believe that they could have been got at. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that all season. You know what I'm saying? Well, since the end of last season. But Arsenal, in true fashion, we play three defensive midfielders, which I didn't understand that. Yeah. But then when Arsenal, okay, it's mad because when Arsenal, yeah, when Arsenal looked like we were actually competing at the highest level without a number 10, let's just say, that's when we should have made a change. I believe in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm right or wrong, I think that in the first half we should have made that change just because when we're at that point, when we can see that Salah's having an off game, when we can see we're actually marshalling, yeah, Liverpool. And that's all we were doing because it wasn't a great game as such. It was more of a marshal. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was more of a marshal. Yeah. Oh God, how you doing, my
Big
brother?
up, man. I'm blessed, man. Am I the first one on your show?
Yeah, you're the first one on the stage. All right,
Yeah.
1 second. Asha, if you're gonna jump on, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
put your camera on, bro. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, do you know what it is? Where it is like come back and then we will do this. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm all right, man. I just got back from football, bruv. Got absolutely smoked. So, and I got injured, so it's a
Oh,
bad
serious?
day, man. Yeah.
Serious,
What is it?
bro?
Yeah. Nah, you know what it is? Obviously, I had knee surgery in
Yeah,
like February, innit? Like an MCO kind of thing, innit? So
yeah,
meniscus, innit? So I was out for like 6 months, so I'm just getting back into it. But then, you know, like I'm one of them
yeah,
players that I wait for the last minute when someone's about to put in a challenge, then I release the
yeah,
ball. And
yeah.
someone just studded my ankle. So
Oh,
yeah, man. It's bad. It's bad.
bro,
But
that's mad, bro. That's mad, bro. Like, yo, you gotta be careful, bro. You ain't no spring chicken out here either, brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of your body blood.
I know, man. But what are we saying, man?
Yeah,
What's
do
the
you know what it
topic?
is? I
Yeah.
was just going through the last three games, you know, with Arsenal, man, because it's like I keep on getting told, is it too early to criticize? Why are we criticizing Arsenal for? You know what I'm saying? And you know me, bro. Like I'm a person that I can only criticize what I'm seeing. You get me? If
Yeah.
Arsenal are playing well, I'll tell you that Arsenal's playing well. If we're beating a big team, then do you know what, right? I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah.
when the case comes like we're playing three defensive midfielders against Liverpool, when we got a striker in Gokares that we can't even feed, bro. We can't feed blood. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
hurts my soul. When we're still playing a player like Martinelli, right? And I got people telling me that, you know what? Yeah, defensively, we keep him in because of his defensive capabilities. Motherfuckers are an attacker. You know what I'm saying? Attack first and foremost. It's like this, yeah. A goalkeeper should be good at stopping shots as his first attribute, and his
Yes.
second attribute is to be good with his feet. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, no, case in point. He was great with his feet, but he couldn't fucking stop shots. This is why he's left the club. You get me?
Mm.
Same thing with Ramsdale. That literally just left Arsenal 2 seasons ago, right?
And
Like,
are they that
bro,
good
I'm
with
not
their
having it,
feet?
bro.
Are they even that good with like would you really say like was watching Onana like this guy's like sick with his feet? I wouldn't
No,
even say that. Like he was
no,
all
we
right.
wasn't. We wasn't. We wasn't.
Yeah, man. But the first three games, yeah, if that's where we're heading, yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like first game of the season, Man United, you just take Old Trafford's never a good ground. I think was it the last 5 games we've won there, it's been 1-0.
yeah,
So that is always a tight ground that we always go to. So
yeah.
fair enough. First game of the season, you take it on the chin. The Leeds game, the score's good, but I don't know. I feel like it was boring.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
it
was.
was, yeah, it was a boring game. But once again, Gyökeres got his goals,
Yeah,
and we're happy. Obviously, Saka got injured and whatnot, but at least we were able to get some goals on the board. But then it's that Liverpool game.
yeah,
Like, I heard you talking about the lineup. Me, I saw the lineup. I predicted that lineup. I
yeah,
said we'll play Merino, Zubimendi, and Rice. So it's not nothing new from Arteta. But my issue with him was why did he wait until 70 minutes? to
Yeah.
bring on Eze and try to go for the game. Liverpool were there for the taking in that first half. Liverpool didn't even play well that game, but
Facts.
it's the mentality,
Yeah.
something we don't have. We don't have it. We just don't have the mentality.
Nice. No, man. Do you know what, bro? I'm with you there. Like, and to Oki says you can't judge a season of Anfield and Old Trafford for me. Like I understand that, right? But
Yeah.
like, what? I can only talk for myself. It's like when you go to these places, you're supposed to make a statement. Yeah, a statement of intent. This dude has been there for all of this time. He's acquired so much attacking players, but yet there wasn't one on the field, especially in the first half, right? And there's always a narrative. There's always like, oh yeah, this person was injured. Yeah, this person's sick. This is this. The football. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the latest one now. We're talking about a football. We've got a goalkeeper talking about a football. You know what I'm saying? And there is no narrative about Arteta, especially for myself. I just don't think he's good enough. And I can prove that. Just look at the last 3 seasons. Yeah. Look at the season where it was 90% of the time on top of the league. And do you know what, right? Of all seasons, I'll give him is that one season. Yeah. Because that's the first time that he's actually been like had that kind of pressure of, do you know what, right? I have to stay here. The pressure, like the pressure cooker is blowing up. Do you know what I'm saying? Man need to just simmer it down, you get me? So I was given that first season, but anything afterwards, I can't. It's like this year, Blacker. Yesterday, I was talking to, who was it? Catch and SB, right? Big up the catch up, right? On Flawless's channel. We were speaking about I said to them, I'm sick and tired of people telling me that he's a new manager. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of that. He's been there 6 years, bro. 6 years. The first 2 to 3 seasons, I can see him making those kind of mistakes. But then he's bought players. Okay, cool. He's bought duds. Every manager buys that, yeah? He's had bad games, yeah, where he's made bad substitutions, but he's still doing that 6.5 years down the line, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not learning.
Mate, there's no excuse anymore. Do you get me? Like you said, for myself, yeah, I have to agree with you 100%. Like, when I saw the lineup, I was a bit more disheartened. Do you know what it is? I try not to crash out just because I wanted to see where this was going. Right?
Yeah.
And I can understand that he's respecting the Anfield curse, let's just say, because it's, what is it, 2010 since the last time we beat them at their ground?
Yeah, 10 or 12, one of them.
Yeah, 10 or 12. What one of the two, right? So I get that, yeah. They're the reigning champions. I get that, right? But then when you see the game is going your way, when you can see that they're not really offering much, when you can see that Salah's having a bad game, right? That's when you change it up. Because one thing that I said was, if we can dominate midfield, then we can actually win this game. You get me?
Yeah.
But then, like, we didn't dominate in any area as such, just because for myself, yeah, domination is scoring the goals. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. I don't like playing beautiful football, yeah, with no trophies at the end of it, or without that W, let's just say, in that one isolated game. It means nothing, bro.
Or at least pepper the goalkeeper.
Yes, bro.
That didn't happen.
Yes, bro.
Didn't. Nah.
Did you know what it is? I Ashaba meet black and meet Ashaba, man. Like, do you know what? Yeah, like for me, for myself only, right? I'm happy. Like, okay, the only reason why I can criticize is more of let's say it's the same old. It's the 70-minute substitutes. Yeah, it's the bringing Dalman on an 87 minutes. For what reason? You know what I'm saying? It's not playing a number 10 or bringing on, let's say, an injured player in the 10 when he clearly said he was injured, and putting Eze on the fucking left. If you're injured, stay at home. If you're fit, you must start. You know what I'm saying? Just remember, Odegaard's our captain, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you're injured or carrying a knock, right, you shouldn't be playing at all. And how comes he can put players on when we're losing now, yeah? Forget the injury now. When we're losing, now you're thinking, okay, your game plan has gone out the window. Now I'm going to play a fucking injured player. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't even spoken about the whole Saliba thing, bro. Getting injured in the warm-up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when we talk about Arteta, like most of the criticism goes towards him because of his bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sorry, what's he gonna say, bro?
Me or Asha?
Yeah, blacker, go blacker.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say about Saliba because why does Arteta keep doing it? He's always risking players' health. He done it with Ben White. He done it with Timber last season,
Yeah.
and now he's done it with Saliba. The guy's injured in the warm-up. Pull him out. Just pull him out. But no, he lets him play, and I think Saliba only lasted 15 minutes and got injured. So why does Arteta keep doing like this? Is my criticism. It's the trophies, yeah, fair enough. 5 years, 6, whatever, however long. But when I'm looking at it, it's the in-game management. The first 2 games, I was actually pleased when I see Arteta make 5 subs.
Yeah.
5 subs by like 60 minutes, 70 minutes. I was pleased. But then the Liverpool game, it's the big moments. I'm looking at him in the big moments. PSG, why was Enrique bringing on a centre forward for a left back and Arteta brought on right back for right back? Why? We were losing. We weren't winning that game.
Facts.
So I'm just looking at this manager, these little details where he's getting wrong. He's getting wrong the little details, and the little details, as we've seen, was it 2 seasons ago, that game against Aston Villa, when he decided to switch up everything.
Yeah.
16 out of 18 games we won. The one game that he decided to just do a madness, play Zinchenko left back, play, I think, Trossard or Jesus. He's just done a mad lineup. That cost us the league. He's not learning. And that's why I've had enough. That's why I've had enough.
And he never learns. He never learns. Big up.
Big up, big up.
Oh, you don't see.
I'm good, thank you, man. I'm in good spirits, man. I just got a mad message, like from like the government, like, but it is where it's what I'm saying, like a warning. But do you know it's not here or there? We're talking about football, go on, bro. What was he saying?
I agree with Blacker. Yeah, he's stuck in his ways.
Yeah.
For some reason, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to adapt. I think that's the word. He doesn't want to adapt. He wants to remain in his Spanish mode.
Yeah.
Put Martinelli there, and he. Thank God. And Eze is on the bench. Yeah. You're thinking maybe second half he's going to put him there. He waits for. When did he enter? 70?
72, I think. I think it was 72.
Yeah. Like, what impact are you going to make in 15 minutes? 20? And
do you know what it's for me, Ashaba? It's like it's not just bringing on the subs in 72 minutes, right? It's the fact that you can bring on a sub in 72 minutes if it's your second sub after the first one in like 50, 45, half time. Yeah, because originally, in one of my previous videos, I said that he should have brought a player on about 35 minutes, right?
Yeah.
The reason why I said that was because we didn't have a number 10, and yet, right, Liverpool, I couldn't see Liverpool causing us any problems. And fair enough. Do you know what that goal, whatever. Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that goal. To tell you why, because that's a great goal by anyone's standards, right? That's a great goal. I'm talking about the in-game. You know what I'm saying? When I always say manage within the game, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you could bring on a player after 10, 15 minutes. If it's not if you like, could you imagine if a player was consistently out of position, you know what, losing the ball all the time, I guaranteed he'll get replaced after 10, 15 minutes. So why can't we do the same to actually propel our team forward, to actually put a number 10 on? You know what I'm saying? Have that kind of same mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand, you know, right, when people say that he overthinks. What is he overthinking? He hasn't won us anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not that he's overthinking, like for us to be like, we're winning the league, we're winning cups, yeah. Even if he got us like the last few seasons, a few FA Cups, Carling Cups here and there and so forth, we could say at least we won something for the banner. You know what I'm saying? It's not what us Arsenal fans want, yeah. But you know what, right? Like, I'll never say no to a trophy. I just want the big two. I'm greedy. I'm a big guy. We haven't won the Champions League. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just me personally. So, go on.
I agree, because I was gonna say, if he took the cup seriously, yeah. Say Arteta had won 1 Europa League, 1 FA Cup, 1 League Cup in the 6 years he's managed us. I don't think I'd be Arteta out. I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll give him this season, see if he can get over the line, and then assess the situation. But because he's disrespected the cups on so many occasions, and he's gone out to teams that we have no right going out. I think the first one was Southampton.
Yeah.
We went out to Southampton. We lost 1-0 over there. Poor game. Brighton, West Ham, Olympiacos, Villarreal. So many games we've lost because the manager disrespects the cup.
Yeah.
Why are you disrespecting something you haven't won? How?
He hasn't even won with this squad he has made. The last cup was with Aubameyang. Like I said.
Pepe.
Yeah, it's true. And it's disgusting to see. It's like he keeps on discarding like these cups, like to say. And do you know what the funny thing is, right? He's playing his full team. Like, especially what was it? So I was at, I think it was the first Newcastle game in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, we played never enough our first team, right? And we got battered. Yeah, big up my boy Gonagy. Yeah, love, yeah. Like, and do you know what? Right? It was a horrible match because I can't remember a shot on target. A shot on target, bro. Yeah.
Wait, the Newcastle game.
Yeah, the Newcastle game. Do you know that?
No. I don't. We should have scored first. Remember, was it Martinelli hit the post?
Martinelli,
or was it Odegaard? There was a big chance we missed.
That was Martinelli proper.
It was Martinelli, bro. And it's disgusting. It's like for me, it's just like failure after failure, right? And it's becoming kind of like the culture of Arsenal, what Arsenal is. Right? And it's so hard for me to say it because you know what it is? No one can big up everyone that supports Arsenal. Like, do you know what, right? Support is support. But then when you're born and raised in Islington or grew around the Islington area, yeah, when you go to school in Islington, yeah, when you're having a little fist up with, you know what I'm saying, down in the N4, you know, like Blackwood will tell you, you get me? Yeah? Like, we are different, bro. You know what I'm saying? We are always club above anybody. You know what I'm saying? So when I see this happening, and let's not even talk about Tottenham winning a cup. Okay, people. Okay, let me show you the different levels now, right? To certain things. Tottenham winning a cup, sacking their manager, getting some kind of ambition, and getting rid of who is it? What's his face last
Levy.
year? Levy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna start buying players because my man was allegedly, backhanders, brand envelopes, and all of that. Do you get me? Right?
They're saying they're looking at
they're starting to move serious. Fair enough. We've bought players, bro. We've bought players now because I've never seen us have such a great window. And I'll put my hands up to that. Whether it's Berta, whether it's Arteta, I don't care. Yeah, this should have come sooner, but you know what? It's here and now. So do you know what? I'll take it. Right?
Yeah.
So, but then you have to play these players. You have to find a system to fit these players in. It's just like this, Blacker and Asher. If I said to you, especially in that Liverpool game, after they scored, they didn't attack us. Yeah, they tried to counter. They didn't attack us at all, right?
Yeah.
Why did we have 2 pivots on still, and all of our changes were like for like? Why? This is what I'm saying. If you took off a Zubomendi, you use Rice because you know what Rice's recovery pace, right? He's big, he's strong. He can nullify the threats in midfield because that's what he's doing anyway, right? When he had the other two around him, you play. Even if you play 2 10s in Odegaard and what's his face?
Eze, Wanyeri, take your pick. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got another space on. You know what I'm saying? And this is what irritates me. He would rather play and injured for those who don't know, hypotheticals, Odegaard, instead of playing a full fit Ethan Wanyeri. You know what I'm saying?
And then he brought on Dowman over Wanyeri. Wanyeri just signed the contract. Why you bring... You know what? Obviously, I'm a fan of Max Dowman, but I don't even think that was the right thing to do.
No.
89th minute, you're just throwing him in deep end. Because I didn't think Slot or Arteta will bring on any of those kids. It's a high-pressure situation.
Yeah.
But it's like he just thought, okay. But I have heard as well that Wanyeri, there's some disciplinary issues.
Oh yeah, bro. Did you know what it is? Yeah, let me show you about this. Yeah, when you're this color, yeah, there's always gonna be some kind of disciplinary issue, bro.
Eh,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even gonna front with you, bro, because when things
Yo,
go up, yeah.
Another.
Allegedly, that's what I'm saying.
disciplinary.
Like, because like you gotta remember through the years, bro. Like, whenever like let's say a colored player is not playing or something, blah 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 blah. Yeah, it is disciplinary issues. But if you're a certain demographic, you can drink all day, act a fool on TV, and do all of that, and then you're all good. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Yeah,
It
like
is.
we all know that let's say the colors of the rainbow are there for a reason. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but whether one year he has a disciplinary injury or not, right? Why is he on the bench? My thing is, if you're on the bench here, you should be playing. You know what I'm
Yes.
Should.
saying? You should be playing. That you can't sit on the bench and be like you're not coming on because of disciplinary reasons, right? Then you're supposed to be at home or sitting in the stands. Yeah,
I'll be pissed, you know. Imagine how he felt watching this kid. Like, the kids come on before him. He didn't even get to touch the pitch. How
yeah,
does he feel? He signed a new contract. Arteta's told him whatever lies. Because it's clearly lies.
yeah.
We know the kid was thinking about leaving. It's clear. I think he needs to just leave. If I'm him, I'm leaving.
No,
Because
no,
why
facts.
stay? Why?
Bro, I think he should have went on loan, to be honest. I think he should have went on loan to a Spanish club because that's the kind of baller that he is, in my opinion. Yeah, very technical, passing, moving, and all of that. Likes to run around plays and all of that. Yeah, and then come back in a season and let's see where he goes from there. Because while Arteta's there, this kid's not going to flourish. You get what I'm saying? It's like not every black guy is going to be Saka. Yeah, and what I'm saying is, right, he's a good youth, bro. You get me? He's a person that goes training, goes home, does his thing, does his church thing. And do you know what? I've got nothing but admiration and respect for him. You know what I'm saying? He's a good man, but guess what? Not everyone with color is gonna be like that. Some people like to party, some people like to indulge, yeah. Some people like to link galley. You know what I'm saying? As for my thing is, as long as it doesn't hurt your football, do what you have to do. The moment it starts to hurt your job, yeah, you got decisions to make. You get me? But then at least allow Skelly to fail. You know what I'm saying? If he's an issue, right? Do you know what? If he's an issue, sell him. Why make him sign a new contract? And if it wasn't Arteta that's made him sign a new contract, that means this time next season we'll have a new manager. And do you know what? If that's the case, then I'm happy. Is what I'm saying.
Win-win.
Bro, is it? So go on, Ashaba, go on. Sorry.
And I think he keeps doing it every time. I saw it with Aubameyang.
Yeah.
That incident didn't work well. Ozil, he does it in a sneaky way, and then Piara, he's not, disciplinary issues. Let us stop. He's not playing well. Oh, all of a sudden, a good player just goes like that.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like he seems to have like his ego. It seems
Yeah.
bigger than. You know what? I'll say
Once
because I
you
was gonna say
scratch his ego,
I was gonna say it's bigger than his managerial ability, but I'd say he's a good coach, but Arteta's not a good manager. There's a difference between the two. It's like somebody can be very good at their job. They could be like a good assistant manager in the workplace. But now you get elevated to the manager and you have to manage all the certain issues. You have to deal with little issues that pop up. And that is where he fails. He falls down when it's time to manage.
Yeah.
But what does he see in Martinelli is what I don't understand. What 3 seasons he has done the same tactics, same even in his Brazil game. Just cut in. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, usually it doesn't work. But he keeps playing him every time. What does he see?
Do you know what he sees? He's probably seeing that his son. That's what it is, bro. I don't know, bro, because I can't tell you why this pussy, yeah, and he is that, like, he hit me, yeah, is continuously playing him. Like the thing is, I don't know who to blame. the shit Martinelli or the pussy or Arteta for playing him, bro. Do you get me? Who do you blame, bro? Yeah. Honestly, who do you blame? Because it's like this, yeah. You're putting your trust in someone and they're consistently letting you down. If I put my trust in my brethren, yeah, and they let me down twice, yeah, twice, yeah, that's it. Like, I'm still their friends, but trust me, we can't make money together. Yeah. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because there's like this, yeah, I used to be a plumber back in the day, right? And I know a lot of tradesmen. You get me?
Mm.
And if someone said, yeah, Don, have you got someone to do this job for me? Yeah, big up, Brown. I'd be like, yeah, this person. If you let me down once, cool, I'll give you a chance because you know family and all of this. If you let me down twice, nah, we can't work again. To tell you why, because now you're affecting my name. Yeah. Could you imagine if in a big moment and he's still trusting Martinelli, and we go out of a cup or we lose a game,
did.
like
We did.
Newcastle.
We
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you're still playing this bum. Do you know what it is like you see, Blacker Ashaba, I can understand 2 seasons ago, yeah, we didn't have a strong bench. Even that's the last season. It wasn't that great because we could say, yeah, we had the Smith Rhodes and Reece Nelsons. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Smith Rowe was never that good. Yeah, it was more hype, yeah, because like that Smith Rowe and Saka and all of that, it was just hype. You get me? You know, when certain Arsenal fans see a young player, especially, you know what I'm saying, they get all hyped and all of that. He's a good player, but if he was a great player, we would have seen that at Fulham, right?
Yeah.
So it is where it is, right? But then, if you're putting, like, I can see why he was playing 2 years ago, but now what we have a fucking team, bro. Yeah, I would have preferred to see Trossard playing that position. I would have loved to see, who is it? Worst case scenario, nonsense number 20 here on the left hand side. Even though I don't rate him, but he's better than what we have there. And then play Wanyeri on the right hand side. You get what I'm saying for the full game? Because at least that's a winger /10 if you're gonna play 3 fucking DMs. You get me? Someone that can still create. Nonsense can still create with his pace. Cool. He at the final third year, he's not that great. I'll admit to that. But do you know what, right? At least he's better than what we have. Like, check it like this. On the 30th minute mark, Martinelli got the ball and literally ran it for a goal kick. You know what I'm saying? On the 30th minute mark. Come on. I was
and
still
he had 3 passing of 3. Oh God.
And wasn't there a next one when he was 1v1 with the defender and he just decided to pass it back to, I think, whoever the left as well. It's bad.
Mate, bro, it's disgusting. I'm like, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like that's why I said.
And he has done it for 3 seasons. 3 seasons. 3 years. Every time you can predict it. Even
so, say that again.
You can even now predict it. You see Martinelli on the ball, and you know that he's going in the corner. He's going in the corner.
Head down.
Mate,
Head down.
Mate, do you remember second half, right? When what was it? When Gokaris and Martinelli was running for the same ball. Gokaris outpaced Martinelli, got the ball. Instead of Martinelli staying in and around him, Martinelli's first instinct was to run into the box. Are you stupid? You get me? You're trying to take on number 9. And that's the thing. So far, yeah, it's like we've been playing with this false number 9 for so long. Or it's not even a false number 9. It's a fucking, it's a badly skilled midfielder shoehorned into a number 9, right? We've been playing like that for so long. These lot don't have to play with a gun, man, bro. Yeah? All you have to do, safety up, cock back, bang. That's what it is, bro. That's the plan.
And then when they have times to play the ball in, it was Martinelli again. Gyökeres, the one opportunity where he looked like he might be in. Because every opportunity was like ball over the top, fight with Konate. But there was one opportunity where Martinelli could have just slid it in. And he just runs with his head down. The opportunity goes.
Yeah.
He won't pass that ball. He won't. It's like,
no,
and
man.
Then we see Eze in 1 minute.
In 1 minute,
he
showed that what you expect from an LW. I was like,
mate, it's disgusting. Honestly, it's disgusting. It's hard to play. It's hard to play with a person with their head down. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all know, okay, when you're young playing football, because I'm sure, like, I know Blacker plays football, yeah. I don't know about yourself, Ashabar, but I used to play football. Do you know what I'm saying? Isn't it Borough Boys, Barnet, down in the old marshes and all the rest of it, right? Yeah. The
Market
first thing
Road.
that they teach you, bruv, you know, the first thing they teach you, first thing you do, when the ball's coming to you, control it, head up, know your next move. Yeah? Know your next move. But the key point is head up. Because without your head being up, you can't know your next move because you can't see who's around you. Before the ball comes to you, you turn and look to your peripherals to see what's around you. You know what I'm saying? He does none of that. He's that as an athlete, yeah, he's a great athlete. But then he's one of those ballers that, do you know when the pace goes, he's finished. He has to retire.
People are saying he should be our left back or something, right back.
Mate, I don't want him. Okay, do you know what? I'll take him there to tell you why. Because big up about my guy SV, yeah, he said something yesterday that was mad. He said that we play Martinelli because he does a lot of defending. Don't play him as a left wing back.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah? But then again, yeah, I will trust Skelly to do that. To tell you why? Because Skelly can defend, he's a little shit, and guess what? He can pass. You know what I'm saying? When we needed to drive through, it's like, why didn't we put on Skelly? You know what I'm saying? For Calafiori. Yeah. To drive forward. I get it. Like, we had an injury to Saliba and I wish him well, right? And that was also Arteta's fault. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 to 5 weeks could have been 1 to 2 weeks if he didn't play the motherfucker. Yeah. But then Arteta failed again. Right? Don't put on Skelly. So go on.
And I was gonna say, and didn't you see Timber? Didn't you see Timber for the last 10 minutes? He was done. He's finished. He's injured. I don't know what it was, but he had to play as the striker. We had no right back. We were so disjointed. We were never going to score in that game against Liverpool once Timber went down with whatever he had. Like, you see when Gakpo was trying to get Gakpo to pick him up. Gakpo weren't trying to pick him up. He was injured from that moment, and that was like 85 minutes. We still had another 10 minutes. But because the changes, because Saliba, that Saliba injury, if he weren't there, Mosquera was our best player. He absolutely destroyed the Ekitike. And if he played the whole game, who knows? Maybe you could have took off Timber and put on an attacking player.
Yeah.
Why don't we just go for it? Say, you know what? We're going three defenders, the rest attack. Just go for it. We never go for it.
Do you know how mad it is, yeah? all of our friggin' wing backs, yeah, all of our friggin' wing backs are all defenders. So we are in the perfect mode to fucking play a back three in those moments, yeah? If you got Calafiori, Mosquera, and Gabriel on the bench, right? Gabriel will marshal Calafiori on the left and right. You know what I'm saying? Simple as. You could shoehorn a friggin' number. Well, I'm hoping you put a number 8 because we haven't got a number 6 no more because our only number 6 is fucking injured in Norgard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't put another holding midfielder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go attack him. Go fucking attack him. Change it up. Change it up sometimes. What, 3-5-3? Bro, I want to see that. Can you imagine that, bro?
Because then, yeah, like you said, Calafiori, Mosquera, Gabriel, then you've got Rice or Zubimendi and Odegaard, if that's what you're going to do. It only needs one because you've got a different structure. Madueke and if it's Martinelli, whoever, the wing backs. Then you've got 3 attacking players. It could be Eze, Wanyeri, Gyökeres. I think we'd all be happy. We wouldn't be so mad. Our heads won't go. But it's Arteta. He just makes our heads. He gets me mad.
Do you know how mad that is? Yeah, that you just even said that because even with that back three, yeah, Declan Rice could come back, right? Sorry, Ashaba, I'm gonna substitute you in for my boy thingy. Yeah, thanks for calling. Right, then what I'm saying, keep locked in, and then the next one, like make sure you come up, okay? Cool. Yeah. Do you know what? Right. You see, when it comes to man like Declan Rice could actually slot in and do a back 40. You know what I'm saying? He can slot in and do a back 4. So if it's scary moments time, he could just slot in, bro. And because we all know he's a runner. You get me? So regardless, it doesn't hurt us at all, bro. It's just that Arteta is such a fucking bellend, bro. You get me? Such a bellend, bro. It makes me sick. Big up Yasser, man. The fraud. But he's my brother.
Yes, you fraud. You
What?
there, mate?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I just had a little technical issues. You know what I'm saying? Technical issues.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
all good.
no.
That's all good. That's good. We're just trying to show some love to Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to show some love to Arsenal in the only true Arsenal fashion that we know. You get me?
Okay. All right. It's you want me to go? I'll go. You know what I'm saying. I'll let
Yeah,
you do
bro.
your thing in
Say
peace.
your
You know what I'm
piece, bro.
saying.
Say
Will
your
do.
piece.
Nah, listen. I'm not here to no criticize. I'm not here to troll. You know what I'm saying. I just wanted to see like what's going on, what you man talking about and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen
Yeah,
the title. You know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. That's the Arsenal thing, isn't it? If you can criticize whenever you want, like, if you feel like, because my thing, obviously, me and Black, I used to do. I used to go on his channel once in a while, innit? Remember during the transfer window, preseason, and bro, I was saying, like I said before, I said this before, like preseason means different things for all of us. Do you get me? Rasta Talks is a United fan. And I'm saying he
yeah,
was probably trying to see what Amarim's gonna do. Like the whole thing about it's only about fitness. You know what I'm saying? That's a way to just divert. It's only about fitness if you already know, like, during the club days and that when Klopp knew the way he played anyway.
yeah,
Okay, maybe he wants to get everyone up to scratch and all that. You gotta get them ready for the season, make sure they match fit, all that. But they already know what they're doing. You get it? It's just about, okay, can the player we bought help us in whatever X, Y, and Z we're gonna do? With Arsenal, what was the main thing that we were all talking about at the end of the season and coming into when he started buying the Gyökeres and all those players? One of our doubts as a rival, for example, was how is either the signings not going to work out because you don't suit his play, and I can say that only because I've seen Lukaku at my club. When we didn't adjust the way we play, it never worked.
yeah,
And with the players that are usually at the Gyökeres, Lukaku level, or like they're not either not that they're not good, but they're good,
I know
or
what you
they
mean.
old now, or they're starting to get old now, where they want to experience certain things. It becomes a thing where it's an ego thing, isn't it? Like if you're not gonna play the best way for me, they're not really playing well, innit? You don't really see anything on the pitch. Now, when it came to preseason, when I saw the first game, and it was one of those games, it must have been AC Milan or something like that. I think Black was doing a watch along. The man
Yeah,
just
it was
seeing
ace.
long balls, long balls, long balls. I was like, you know what? That's the sign for me that I don't think things are gonna change. Because for me, it was like this is a free hit. Like this is what actually a free hit means, and it just go kick ball. It's not necessarily just about what individuals do. It's what different tactics, style of play, like patterns of play and all that. That's what you want to see. At least something. No one cares about the results, bro. Like if you like got slapped by Milan and all the other teams, who would have forgot? Everyone would have forgotten about it because it's preseason. You get it? Like it's not that deep. But then everyone just kept making excuses, bro. Like man, you man heard what Igal said. Arteta's trying to hide the tactics. You know what I'm saying? In preseason, so that he can surprise everyone, basically, and then actually, and they kind of what they did was they knew that it wasn't working, as in the managers playing the old way. So you know what they did? They kept gambling on the next game. So they kept hoping that he might change it up in the next game, and then because you lot kicked a little bit of ball in the Bilbao game, they said, "See, we told you." You know what I'm saying? You get it?
Bro,
But
bro, that's
like we
criminal.
see, like we
That's
see in
criminal.
like we saw the United game and the other games, yeah, you kind of saw what you saw in preseason. And basically, this is a 2.0 from last season. It's just better players. And if you really deep it, he's basically upgraded the players and just kept the system the same. And I don't see that working because now you have a Gyökeres that might be a better goal scorer and better than what Havertz is. The problem is with the way you play, you want someone that's able to hold up the ball. So even if Havertz is rubbish, maybe he can hold up the ball. Do you get it? Like he
Yeah.
might not be a better goal scorer, but he might see your style of play, whatever is better. But this is what I'm saying. He needs to change this quick. If you lot still think you're in a title race, as in you want to be in a title race, he
yeah,
has to change it quick, bro. This is the thing. If he doesn't end up changing it,
yeah,
he basically is going. And yeah, like this guy said, there's Ethan there. You just have to throw Ethan in the 10 if my man's not there. Like the whole Eze in the left, you can see he can do something there, but it's not as good as what he can do in the 10. There's all this scared of taking risk, which also ends up being a thing. Bro, imagine if my team went to play PSG and we kind of
Mm.
tried to do what you guys did when you played them in the Club World Cup final. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if some people are saying they're tired or X, Y, and Z, you don't end up coming out of those places with a win. Even what Tottenham did. You seen Tottenham tried, you don't come out with a win. You have to go there and literally put your foot down and say, no, 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 we're winning it this year. And this is what I was expecting against Liverpool. I wasn't necessarily expecting it, but I'm saying if that happened, if I saw the team just go there and beat Liverpool, it could have been like your Real Madrid moment. Do you remember that
Yeah.
when you beat Real Madrid and you had that little belief that you could win the Champions League? That
Yeah.
could have been this for this season. And then it's not just for you, the team, and everyone else can go build on that.
Mm.
Do you get it? But yeah, man. Listen, I hear it. So as much as I troll Arsenal fans, like, I don't like this for the man, the minute. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it for the man, bro. It's not fun.
So, you have to troll us because we got fans that are crazy.
Mate,
You
Like
know what's
bro.
funny though? You know what's funny though? You remember Max? Remember when we were on Hussam's channel? Yeah, Hussam was like, "Listen, come on." I was like, "Listen, hopefully he puts me on a panel where I can cook an Arsenal fan." When you came on, I was like, "Nah, that's Des, man. I can't cook him, bro. He's my guy." Do you know? No, because you know when you tell the truth, yeah, you know when you're honest and that, it's like it's different. I could do the rivalry thing, we could do the jokes, but it's like because I have so much Arsenal friends, and I look at it and I know a lot of the things that I've seen from what happens, yeah, especially in the 6 years or whatever Arteta was there. Bro, I remember saying like, you know, when you didn't win the league the second year, I
Mm,
was like, rah, like I was talking to a guy and I said, listen, they might not win it by phase 10. And we
Yeah.
were laughing. So now you start adding up all the years and thinking, because remember you at that time you didn't make top four. I think Conte one was above you, and he was like,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but that can happen. Obviously, they got Conte, whatever. But then you start realizing that every time the big moment comes, you're not doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what's like? Before I'm gonna end it here, yeah. You see, after you bottled that league title 93%, this see the window you had this season, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you should have had them times.
Yeah. Facts.
You get it now? Does that make sense? This is the window you should have had at that time. And for me, I keep hearing people. I had a guy on Twitter the other day message me saying, "Oh, you lot spent 2.5 billion since you didn't win the league. Why you keep telling people about expectation and Liverpool should win it, and then you guys should win it?" And I'm thinking, wait. When it's 6, 7 years, you should have a built style of play. You know how Pep had his way, but he used to just tweak stuff. You
Mm.
should have had this where you just keep upgrading the players, and the ones that want to leave, and then you keep upgrading the players. And I think this is what they don't understand, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem now. But this is the problem. Now you've spent a billion, you know what I'm saying? Now they can't run no more, you know? But you know what it is, done. You know that I seen you on the catch up the other day, yeah? You should have told me
Yeah.
that. I could have warned you about man like Gunnar Souls, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know, but bro, you see how
Bro.
he's just pressure, blood. Them man don't
Bro.
get it, you know?
Bro. My man said that we're gonna beat Arsenal by 2 goals. I mean Liverpool by 2 goals. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, are you stupid? But the thing is,
Bro,
I'm
he
tired of
said to
arguing
Hussam,
with
he's
idiots,
slapping Liverpool, you know. He said to
bro.
Hussam, we're slapping Liverpool. And I was like, yo,
It's not just him though.
Yeah.
A
Dawood
few
as well. I
people say
remember
3-1.
Dawood.
Yo,
You see me?
yo,
I said,
that
I
was
said,
see
I
Confident, you
said,
that
know.
to
Man
be
yo.
was
honest,
saying, I've never felt this confident. That's what the man was saying. And I'm thinking, but what gives you confidence? We got better players. But I'm thinking, yeah, you got good players. None of us will deny that. Do you get it? You got a good defense. Your
mm,
attack, we can say, you know what, you got the Gyökeres. Saka's not there, unfortunately. Maybe, like I said to you, man, before, Madueke can do a job. It just depends on how high or good of a job you want him to do. But like you seen him that the weekend, he can do something. It's not that bad. You get it? People were making it look like it was very bad, but I feel like it obviously because it came from Chelsea and the track record of buying stuff from Chelsea, and you know a lot of the times it's just one of those things where you're thinking this is not what we need right now. So I kind of got why you lot were a bit annoyed at the time, innit? But when I
mm,
was saying, yo, he's not as bad as you guys think or how people are making it to be, you kind of saw it in the Liverpool game, innit? He can provide you something. This is what I was saying off the bench, you're chilling. But once you're making him a starter and is consistent, is where you start realizing, yo, whatever. But yeah, man, look, there's a lot of things that you man need to fix, bro. This is the problem, you know what I'm saying? This is where you look at it and you think, Hincapi, I rate highly. I don't really know a lot about Mosquera. We were linked to him, you know, I think in March. And I remember asking Lee, I said, "Yo, Lee, I got a question." He goes, "What? What do you think of Mosquera? You watch La Liga?" He goes, "Nothing special, mate." You know, I was like, "Yo, don't sign him." You know them ones, but he looks all right. You get it? He looks like he's adapting well. Whatever, cool. So the signings aren't bad, innit? My one was the Norgard one. I was like, "Okay, yo, you could have just bought a talented midfielder who can potentially take one of the spots in the future." Do you get it? And then
Or
he can
even
contribute. Because, bro, he's
Paulinho.
31, you know. He's 31. And then Mandem asked him, "Yo, what do you think about coming to Liverpool, Arsenal?" He was like, "Wow, bro, of course he's going to be gassed. He's never heard the Champions League music in his life. He's from Brentford. He's 31, bro."
Facts.
You get me? He's thinking, right, what, I could go Arsenal and get X amount, probably more than he's getting at Brentford. And I can hear the Champions League music before I retire. He's thinking, right, like, that's a big time. But this is
Mate.
where you start thinking as well, yeah? What if you have to start selling players? Because you know what the problem is as well, Don, yeah?
Mm.
You don't really have value in that squad. You do in certain players, but you know how like you haven't been able to sell most of the players you got if you really deep it. Because you haven't, it's not that you haven't won anything, but
Yeah.
they've kind of started to come at the end of the cycle at Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah.
What
I
are you
think
going to do with them? That's
I
the
think
problem.
with
And you've
this
got all the players.
Do you know it's because we buy too old? That's what the problem is. It's like instead of trying to get the next big or the next number 6 in a position, we go and get Norgard, right? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Norgard is Jorginho's replacement. But why did we have to get a Jorginho in the first place?
No, Don, he's not. He's not done. He's not. Zubamendi is Jorginho's replacement.
No,
If you really deep it, you realize
yeah,
Zubamendi is Jorginho's replacement. He even plays similar to him.
yeah, no, he is, he is. The thing is, it's like Partey because
He
we
replaced Party. No God
like
replaced
for me,
Party.
Partey is irreplaceable. Do you know when you have certain players that makes the team tick? People don't realize how big Partey was throughout the year, well, especially the last 2 seasons for Arsenal. Yeah, and we
Yeah.
can see it in midfield. It's like his level of calmness transcends to the whole team. Yeah, Supermany hasn't got that, and you can see that more importantly, the Liverpool and the Man United game. You know what I'm saying? The Man United game, it was shit. You know what I'm saying? It was
Mhm,
a lucky 3 points. That's all it was because we didn't play
mhm.
against Liverpool.
Still 3 points down, Steve. Still
Yeah,
three
yeah,
points.
but
No. 3 points is three
no,
points. Whether it be a deflection, a header, a penalty, whatever, it's still 3 points. And you have little delusional fans in my fan base talking about, oh, the performance was good. Fuck the performance, bro. Fuck the performance, bro. I tell man, I don't give a fuck about performance. I need to win. I need fucking points. That last season was an embarrassment, and you have man talking about performance was good, the positives. But I wish I could line up every man that said that and slap sense into them, bro.
Man says like that guy in
Nah,
the
bro.
changing room, you know. Yo, blood, you seen that video of that changing room where the guy just slaps every player, blood.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
Bro,
that?
yeah.
yeah, bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what?
yeah,
No, bro. That Nancy, it doesn't matter if you play shit or whatever, bro. The point of football is to put as much goals in the opposition's net and collect 3 points. Yo, bless up our AFC always, yeah. Like,
yeah. Big up,
like,
Lucy.
and honestly, not to cut you off here, yes, here. I feel
No,
like
no,
for
you good, you
Arsenal
good.
this season, that Arsenal for season this season, yeah, it's called Operation Save the Cups. Operation Save the Cups. Sack him now. Sack him now and get somebody in that could get you guys over the line. Reason why I say that, bro, is the fact that I'm having a chat on my channel a few nights ago. Igel comes through my channel, bro. You feel me? Like I'm like at first I thought it was a fake account. When I looked, it was him. So I asked him a question. So yo, you guys winning the league? He says, yeah, we're winning the league. I'm like, you sure about him? I mean, you sure about this? He's like, yeah, we're winning the league. We're winning the league. I'm like, okay, okay. And like, I think it was AFC always and Gunner for Life was in my chat early this morning. Cause you man know I stream like at weird hours, right?
Mm.
This man was telling me that this brother said Robin Van Persie came from the Arsenal Academy. I'm like, what? You're not serious. Van
with
Persie didn't
chess.
came. Van Persie didn't come from Arsenal Academy, bro. I know he came from academy in the Eredivisie, but I don't remember which academy.
No,
Feyenoord,
but
right?
he played. He was playing first team football at Feyenoord. I remember him in like Pro 3 or Pro 4. Van Persie at Feyenoord.
bro. Yo, listen, yo, Van Persie, he never used to live that far from the stadium, innit? Because remember, I'm from Rotterdam, so I know. Like
Mm,
we know he was a youngster. He came through. Then his son came through later. Years later, he even came back and I think he won a league with like Van Broncos or something like that. Remember when he scored against United? He was playing. He came back.
Yeah.
Like he came.
Mm,
It don't make sense. But this is the thing, yeah. There's a lot of these men that either didn't watch football or they do the whole. They kind of rely on the stat thing. Because remember, it's them man that never kick ball or the we used to. You know, the dons we used to pick last in football.
Yeah,
mm,
They
bro.
try to
The
force
goalkeepers.
themselves in the
mm,
football convo, and because they don't know what they're doing, they're using stats to back up their arguments, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
You
But
get it?
and
It's
listen,
literally then a
listen.
player comes in like I know. Look, Verts has been stinky, and he remind me of Werner and them man when he came to my club.
Mm.
But we know there's a player there, innit? And no matter
Yeah,
what price you pay for the player, sometimes he just needs to bed in. But now people are saying, but well, why is Gyökeres not gonna flop? Like, then why do you say Gyökeres might flop, but Isak won't? I'm thinking, I've watched enough Liverpool to know that they create chances wave after wave. Literally, if you keep watching them, they cross the ball to the winger goes in the box, it comes back out, and then they try to go back it like constantly the whole game. So what does that
mm,
mean? There will be a couple of chances that fall to that player that Nunes used to miss. You get
Yeah.
me? And if you see how many open chances he missed on that Isak's gonna bury. Do you get it?
exactly.
But when I look at, for example, the Arsenal, and I'm thinking, man's just there running, looking like Phil Jones up front.
Mm.
No, nothing's getting to him.
All right, bro.
What
That's
happens
yeah,
then?
man. I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. I
Yeah.
gotta go.
Man said Phil
Big up
Jones.
Rasta, man.
I am blessed up, Resta. Oh,
You,
yes, I
you get
said
the
Phil
point though.
Jones.
Like I'm saying, man's just there fighting, man, and he's not doing anything. The ball's not falling to him. He's trying to get to it, man. I'm not passing to him.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm thinking, yo, the player might be there, but I can't see like what's gonna happen. Do you get it? So they don't see it like that. They just see it as man scored 50 goals. They were telling me and Joe the other day, he scored 93 goals. That's what they rely on. Because he scored
Yeah.
93 goals.
It was
He might not
97.
score 90, but this is what they do though, yeah, Black Eye, yeah. He's not gonna score 90, he's gonna score 30. If they're looking at it, chance of probability, they just say this is the Premier League, it's more difficult, which means, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He will still score, he can't be scoring less. So football's not played like that, innit? Football's not played. Even if you spend a lot of money, that's another thing. Like I would never disagree or I make it look like we don't spend money. I know that we spend money, but if you really start looking into it, one of the reasons we spend so much money is because we don't get the same match revenue as you, man, or other people, because our stadiums are small. So what do? We buy all these players to flip on the side so we can cover that income that we don't get
It's a
from
hustle,
match
bro.
revenue.
You got
And
hustle.
also, we had that little issue in 2020, you know what I'm saying? But the situation with the club ownership, whatever. And then this is the thing I used to say to United fans. I said, look, Potter didn't work. They had the issue with Tuchel, they got rid of him. At the same time, our players were aging. You remember the Kantes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of
Jorginho,
them, man, yeah?
Kovacic, all
Then,
this.
then, then my man, some of them went for free. A lot of them we managed to sell. But then we tried to bring the experienced players. You know the thing everyone always
Yeah.
bites us about. We bought
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly, we bought Sterling and Kunku. You know what I'm saying? Never worked. Yeah, that's when Todd Bowley was playing Football Manager. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. Yeah, just spending money. He was giving him what 195 a week, whatever 200 a week. The only good thing he kind of done at the time was basically he was like, listen, Reece James and Chilwell. Remember at the time they were the best fullbacks, whatever you want to call it, as wing
Yeah.
backs. He basically said, I think he gave them the 5 6 year deals and locked them up because he's like, nah, you lot are good. I'm not trying to, with the situation I have, I don't want anyone to come sniffing around.
Yeah.
Obviously, Chilwell thing flopped because of injury, but he's kept Reece James in it. Besides that, that's the time when we have a lot of wages that were in the club. After that, he realized, you know what, I messed up. He literally came out at the end of the season. I think when he had Potter sacked him, and he was like, listen, I messed up. But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna bring in directors of football, all of this, and he's brought them in. But what he's tried to do is He said we always buy players from Brighton, innit? I'm like, well, how does Brighton bring these talents and then we buy them for 100 million? Do you get it? So he was like, listen, we can cut the middleman now. You know what I'm saying? We just buy the player, we'll play him or send him on loan, and then we sell him for 100 million ourselves. Or if a couple of them are good, we keep them. So like at Esteval we bought last season. The Andre Santos we bought this 2 seasons ago, and then we send him on Strasbourg on loan. He was one of the best midfielders in France, and then you bring him in now. Does that make sense? And then you have next season we have Kwanda coming in, man. The guy from Sporting. So we're not just buying now, but some of the players that you saw this season we already bought, and this is why, for example, our business didn't look good this season. But we've actually did buy players that are either in the team or we just sent away because we thought, you know what, we got enough. But this is what I'm saying nowadays. Even done it, spending money don't mean that you done your thing. Because remember, like a Liverpool, for example, yeah, you know what they did this season? They spent money, but to build on top of what they have. See, I always said there's a difference between using the money to rebuild your squad and building on top of what you already have.
Yeah, it's true.
So this is why I look at them slightly different because they've strengthened. They used 400 million to strengthen, not build. You get what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
You say you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's. Did you know? Yeah, when it comes to Arsenal, it's like we buy old, and we don't sell at all. I've never understood a club like this with the infrastructure like this, where like who's our highest sold player? Is it Chamberlain?
Chamberlain. No,
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
no second.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous, and it's like we'll keep players like way after their value goes down, and then we're buying players well above the asking price. You know what I'm saying? It's like you man are like trap dealers when it comes to selling players to us, bro. You hit me?
Yeah.
And I've never seen that with any other club, bro. And I
Turn one
can't
into
understand
four.
why.
Man said turn one into four.
Well, that's it. They buy 4 millions.
Yeah,
Four
bro.
But this is the
millions.
thing. It's mad, you know, because you know the Omari Hutchinson guy, yeah? Remember, we got him off you lot, sent him on loan to Ipswich, and then we were going to bring it. I think he played half a game or a game. I remember him coming on, and that's it. And then, because he went to Ipswich, they liked him, they ended up buying him. So we made a profit, whatever, yeah? Then they sold him to Forest. You know, they sold him for, I think, just over Chamberlain's price.
35 or 40, something like that. Yeah, close.
So imagine if you had him, you developed him and it didn't work, you could have sold him for 40 and not let him go for free. Aiden Heaven is another one. You get me? He looks like he's doing all right. United. You sold him for was it 1 million or 2 million? Get me? Those some guy called Humphreys that I only knew about on FIFA career mode, and I sold him quickly. Yeah, we sold him for 12 million to Burnley, bro. Never
Yeah,
played the game for us.
Is Humphreys the bold? Nah, what's his
Nah,
name?
he has like an afro, blood.
What's
He has
that
an afro.
Gilchrist guy? Alfie Gilchrist? Is that
Yeah,
who he's
Sheffield United done it. We sent him. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, bro. Chuku. He played for us last season, kept getting injured. He went to Burnley. You know what I'm saying? Another one. You lot could have bought him. Like he's a he's a good midfielder. No. Wait. Don't. Wait. I'm not trolling. I'm saying he was someone that even Chelsea fans were saying, yo, maybe don't just sell him now, innit? But because we had Andre Santos and them man coming in, we realized he might not get minutes. You know what I'm saying? He played Southampton last season, if you remember, in midfield.
Yes, Southampton.
Allegedly. Yeah, he's a baller, bro. Like, so someone like him may have been a good addition in your squad in terms of he's a young player and he's going to be, you know what I'm saying? He has that, he has played, innit? It's not like Ibrahim, someone that never played like high level football and then you're trying to add him to your squad right now. But I'm saying you bring certain profiles in it that can help you. Because one of the things that I've noticed about Arsenal is your midfield low key overrated. Because if you watched England yesterday, the Anderson was holding Rice's hands.
Yeah,
In midfield, you know, like he did end up scoring, but he kept passing the ball to Anderson, making runs into the box here, crashing the box. And that's it. Now you don't get anything else, and a lot of the times there's no passing through midfield. There's no line breaking passes, so a lot of your passes go out wide, innit?
Yeah. Now, mate, I didn't even watch friggin' international football. It bores me, and we all know that we all know there are a few special English players here. The rest of them is only because they're surrounded by foreigners. That's why they look so good. Like let's be real. Do you get what I'm saying? Because whenever anyone tells me about England match, I'm like, oh, who played well? Yeah, one or two players maybe, and it's always what Declan Rice or Saka. Everyone else had a dead game. But then I still
Yesterday's one was probably Madueke, Anderson, and Reece James.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know this? I didn't watch all of it. I watched some of it when I got back home. I turned the TV on and it came on straight away, and I was like, right, okay, England's playing. Boom, watched a bit of it because I knew because there was traffic in it because it's in Villa Park. Thinking, right, like, I'm not leaving the yard because if you know they're gonna play, yeah, you're like, allow it. I'm not leaving the yard. You know when when there's football, like, I'm not leaving. So I just turned on the TV and then I saw it and I was like, yeah, the Anderson got his cap and that, and bro, he was balling in midfield, and I'm thinking, these are the kind of guys that you need in it, the proper ball progressors, the guys that can actually do stuff in midfield, in it. And if you have those people that one guy needs his hand held and the other guy needs his hand held, you end up not actually getting anything through that midfield. Then, and I have a thing that's a bit weird here, where I feel like you guys have a very good defense, but
Yeah.
for some weird reason, the manager don't rely, like he doesn't trust it. What I mean by that is, if let's say Pep had your back line,
Woof.
he'd play the highest line, not the Ange one, past Ange. He'd play all of them at the edge of the box, the opposition's
Yeah.
box. He'd be like, listen, I trust these man. The problem is you like have a good back line, but you just tell them, you know what, just stand in front of the goalie kind of thing. Yeah, protect the goalie kind of thing. Now, whereas like you should be going a bit more forward, isn't it? So yeah, man,
But
it's
then
a weird one.
yes, yeah, like we all know that Arteta's a coward, right? He's scared to. He's scared. It's not okay. He's scared to lose by more than one goal.
He's
You know
not
what
a
I'm saying?
coward. He's a genius, man.
He's a genius.
You,
Fuck off.
you just don't understand
What?
geniuses. You know what
Mate,
I'm
he's
saying?
a
If you know,
genius
you
for
know.
rival fans, bro. He's a genius for man like you, bro. So you can laugh at my club and laugh at people like good people like me. I'm blacker for no reason. Like to
Oh,
say
listen,
what
I'm
he's learned.
quoting an Arsenal fan, bro. I'm not quoting myself. You know. Hey, listen, they
Mr.
told us this
Lightbulb.
genius. You don't understand what genius is. I was thinking, right, all right. But at the same time, look at how much man get paid, bro. Like you'd think he's the best manager in the league, fourth best paid manager in the world.
Yeah, and he's won what? Fuck all, realistically. Yeah,
So
I'm
when
not
his
saying that.
contract ends, he would have earned 45 million from now to the end of his contract.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. And the thing is, yeah, it's like I expect a manager to earn that. Let's say if Slot signed a new extension and it was like for 15 mil, that's because he came in and set the Premier League alight. So he deserves that. You know what I'm saying? Arteta came in.
You know how much slots on? Sorry, Don. How much do you think
Go
slots on? 6
I
5
million.
mil. See?
that's 7.5.
6.
6.
6.
6.
Angelotti's on like 8.4. Like all the managers, Enrique's on like, I think Enrique's on 9. Do you know what I mean?
Wait,
Like all the
what's
bad man
Arteta on?
managers are below. I think it's only Inzaghi who's on. I think Inzaghi and the other guy. What's the other guy called? The
No,
Atletico Madrid
Mancini
one.
was on like
Simeone.
20.
Enrique.
Yeah, but Simeone and the other guy, Simeone and Inzaghi, they're on more than him. And I don't know who
Mancini's on
the
more than
third
him
one.
if he's still at Saudi.
Yeah,
He was on 20
yeah,
mil a
yeah,
year.
Mate, it's
yeah. So
disgusting.
them man.
It's like, do you know what it is? Yeah, what Arteta reminds me of, it's like if you've ever been to a brothel in your life, you go to a premium brothel here to see an 8-year-old. It is what it is. This is what I'm saying. That's what Arteta is, and he's getting paid that kind of wage. That shit makes me sick, bro. You get me? It makes me sick, bro. You know what it is? Like when I got rival fans saying, do you know what, mate? I feel for you. I feel for you. You finished second 3 times in a row. Yeah, you bottled every cup competition after cup competition. Do you know how bad that is, bro? You see, do you know what it is? I'd rather man like Yasser and all of the rest of my lovely frauds, yeah, all the lovely frauds, right? Cussing me. So tell you why? Because at least it's showing that, you know what, we're doing the right thing. When you got them man saying, do you know what, I feel for your team, I can't even banter you no more. It's not even funny. Yeah, that's the most disrespectful thing the man could even say to me. You know that? It's bad, bro.
It is. You know what's funny, yo, Blacker? You were there, yeah, before the Club World Cup game. Because remember, I came on Northside Stream, yeah?
Yeah.
And I was telling man I'm confident, and man laughed. And I'm thinking, like, what did they man actually think I'm Arsenal? Like, I know I've been in the mud, but like,
Yeah.
Let's hope. Let my team show you, innit? And this is the thing. Like, what I feel like the club always lets you down. Well, I feel like my Arsenal fans, bro. Always they hype it up, but the club doesn't reach that hype where they
Yeah.
back it. They kind of back you. Now, at the same time, the issue with the so-called top gooners, yeah, is because they talk so much rubbish. They kind of look at it like, you know what, yeah, they have to back the rubbish that they talk, innit? So it's a hope thing where I used to call it the Russian roulette thing. Eventually, you'll hit the number. Do you get it? If you keep gambling, you eventually will hit it. Just
It'll hit
depending on
zero.
how long. Because
It'll hit
remember, yeah,
zero.
but there's two things: either your bank account goes empty, or like 3 weeks later you'll hit that number. Because there's bare probabilities, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is the thing: they keep hope. Every time it doesn't work out, they spin the thing again and again and again and again. But now you're on 7 years, 6 years, 7 years, whatever it is, bro. Like there's always something new now, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And this is why I'm thinking like this is not normal. Like at this point, is like okay, you got the striker, and man are still saying, well, Liverpool, and I'm thinking, oh, but this is what it is. It's called competing for a reason. Like, so I'm saying this is
Yeah.
why you have to take the opportunities at the time.
Mm.
You get it?
But
Like, at the time you're in those competitions, you get the opportunity, you win it. And I was saying as well, if you were winning all the other cup competitions, yeah, even if it's a Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, you would still be so-called successful in this time period. You just think, okay, cool, I need to step it up and now get one of the other ones. And do you get what I'm saying? But this whole thing that I don't get is don't tell me you're going from not winning anything to a Champions League. I don't that not winning anything, all of a sudden you're winning the Champions League. How does that
I'm
work?
praying, man.
You need the heritage, bro. Because I've been there, I know if you ain't got the heritage, I have had amazing teams go Champions League, not win, bro.
Mm.
Do you get me? Cool,
Same.
we may have just about won with no, look at bro. I've seen some good teams not win the Champions League, and then I've seen Werner and Havertz win me a Champions League. Giroud, that I'm not saying I like Giroud. He's come over and won me some stuff, but the point I'm making is, yeah. But I'm saying at the same time, the scrubs that we don't rate win you a Champions League. I'm thinking, yo, like it's part of it is heritage, but also,
Heritage.
when I knew I was gonna win the Champions League when we beat Atletico Madrid, I was thinking, right, like yo, this team, the way we bopped them off the park, bring Real Madrid, bring all the other ones. City was the one when I was thinking, right, like this is City, innit? Because they've been dominant in our leagues or whatever. But one off game, you still trust your team,
Mm. And Pep
but you need
went
to
back.
do exactly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, cool. We got a little bit of help of Pep not playing a DM. But what do? You capitalize on that.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
get it? If it wasn't for that, I'd still have one Champions League. You know what I'm saying? And not two. So that's what I'm saying. It's about capitalizing on what you have in that moment in time. So
Hey, mate,
this whole
thanks for
thing.
telling us that again. Thank you for telling us that again. Is what I'm saying. You got two Champions League. You know what I'm
I,
Hey,
saying?
listen, now I got a World Cup, mate. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
bro,
You
bro,
know?
fuck off, mate.
man said the Konami Cup, you know.
Hey,
It's
you
off.
could call it a Konami Cup, blood. We don't know about the Konami Cup. You know what I'm saying? We got a gold badge. You know what I mean? Gold badge. No, but you know what it is as well? It's a weird one because when you look at a lot of the trophies, yeah, yes, cool. Of course you want to aim to win the trophies, but sometimes you put yourself in the best position to win them. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you guys didn't win, but you played very good football and all that, you can say, "Yo, there's it's, it's a personnel problem," or "This is what we need to add." But there's like the manager, there's this, the injuries. The injuries we all knew this season is gonna come. Because
Yeah,
when man are getting grade three hamstring injuries, you kind of know that it's kind of over now. Because how many seasons do you play the same players? Because
Like,
remember
like
those
five.
93%.
Some people five.
Remember the 93%. You know that 93% season you lot played high octane football,
yeah.
running up and down, and those same players are still here playing every single game, every season.
All week. Yeah, it's true. Up
You know what I'm
until like,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So, and I know because remember you lot know with the KDB thing. I know because I had Reece James. The grade three hamstring injuries. Either you fall off a cliff if you rely on pace,
Mm.
or if when you guys see it with Saka in pre-season,
Mm.
he relies on that burst of pace from zero to like the acceleration bit. If you don't have that, you don't look the same.
Mm.
Do you get it? So it's like, all right, cool. Now what we're gonna do? Do you see what I'm saying? So he's now sabotaging. I'm looking at it a different way, but he's now sabotaging the investment. I'm not calling the players just investments, but instead of if he goes, another manager comes in and he has a healthy Saka, he now has someone that he's there, but you don't know what you can get from him no more. Similar to what we have, what Podge done to us. We had Podge, Reece James can't play games. He's brought players back, rushed them back. He's been out for a whole year afterwards.
Yeah. But the thing is,
So
we saw that with Saka's first 2.5 games. Is what I'm saying. If you watch it in pre-season or even the end of last season, he rushed him back too early. Like I think it was Pram that said to me, "Would you rather win the Champions League or rush Saka back?" I was like, "Oh, I just don't want to rush Saka back because do you know what? I don't care about winning trophies over a person's health. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Havertz. We all know this, but I don't want him to be injured. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his bread and butter, like or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's not just that though, Don. It's not just that. It's because
go on.
I'd rather win a Champions League, but you needed to have backup in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's not about Saka injured and that. Obviously, that's not really a good like argument. As in, would you have Saka injured or would you have Champions League?
Yeah.
How about you don't rush him back and make sure you have backup for these situations? But when I used to talk to people in the summer before we bought, let's say, a Pedro Neto, when everyone rated him, at Wolves, man was saying we don't want him because he's injury prone. And I'm thinking, but if he's only going to play 40% of the games and Saka's playing 60%, his chances of injuries are less.
Yeah, straight.
Does he even get
So then
injured?
if he comes on, you have a quality player. But what I realized is because Arsenal fans, and not you lot, but the top gooners and that, overrate the players that they have, they're scared that when an actual player comes in, he takes the player's position that they love. Do you get it? This is why they love sticking with these players, bring him back, rush him back for this game. I don't mind because they just want to see those players on the pitch. They don't really care about where the club ends up.
Yeah.
And I think that's not healthy, innit? Not that's not healthy, whether it's for the players or anyone else, innit?
No, man, it's true though, man. Like it's all we want is players to be rotated, and we can see why Arsenal's getting so many injuries. And the one person that will get injury is Arteta's mouth, because anything and everything that comes out of it is just pure nonsense. You know what I'm saying? No, on the real, bro, I'd rather a manager tell me that, you know what, right? We played poorly today. The guys didn't do what I wanted, but that happens sometimes. Even if he made some bullshit up with something very similar to that. Come on, man. He always gaslights the thing, like to say we're the better club. Like, did you know? You know, after the game against Liverpool, my man said that I think my team played well. We played with 5 fucking offensive players.
He said he had more chances, didn't it? He said something about Liverpool didn't create anything.
Bro.
And then you could tell, you could tell he told Raya to talk about the ball, blood, because why would the goalkeeper man tried to act like the Puma balls are Jubilani and that? You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
bro,
let me show
it's
you
crazy.
Yeah? Right, let me show you something, yeah. You see Arteta's kids, right? It's just like, okay, when I was a kid, yeah, we used to have house phones. You know what I'm saying? Black will know.
Mm-hmm.
Your parent, if someone phones your phone after a certain time that your parents didn't want to speak to, yeah, your parent will tell you to answer the phone and tell them, oh, mommy's not here right now, or daddy's not here right now. That's what man did, blood. You get me? Man sent man out there to fucking fail. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, do you know what? It wasn't good enough. My man's talking about a fucking Puma football. A Puma football. It's like, come on, Reboy. Are we really going to do this right now? Yeah. We first and foremost, yeah, we started with 3 defensive midfielders. Okay, you started this like that. But then change it up after a while. Change the blood clot thing up after a while. It's just mad, bro. You get me? Like, it's just like this season, I want to see a lot more from Arteta, where it's like, don't give me the 70-minute subs. Don't constantly be running the players into the ground. You know what I'm saying? Played like I get it. Different games deserve different tactics. I understand that. But when you see something's not working, change it up. It doesn't hurt in changing up in the first 25, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It shows that, you know what, right? You see a problem early, you're trying to act, not react. This is what I'm saying. Because that's the reason why we've lost a lot of games throughout the time, because we're constantly reacting to what other teams are doing. You get me? We've got players like Eze, play him in his position. Play him as a number 10. Yeah, Odegaard hasn't done great. Take him out of the team for a bit. If he comes back up, if he gets in a game and then he can react then to being taken off, then I understand that. Then I respect that. You get me? Yeah. Then if he comes back on and then it's the same old Odegaard, it shows that Arteta made a good choice by dropping him in the first place. This is what I'm saying. Players like Martinelli, don't play him because he's not needed anymore. You get me? Do you know the whole chestnut when you say you outgrow players? This is why I was happy Zinchenko went. Because Zinchenko went, my summer window went from a 7.5 to a 9 just because of Zinchenko went, blood. You get me? I've been on this case for the last 2 years, bro. And this is what I want. Make those kind of decisions. Do you know what I'm saying? Make those fucking kind of decisions. Yo, big up Yasser, yeah? No, so go on, Blacker, yeah?
Yeah, man, because I was even going to add to the point. You said something about, it's kind of gone now, but you were saying something. You was making a point. I think it was about the substitutions, basically.
Yeah.
And, like, the waiting. At first, I was, like I said, the first 2 games, you're happy. He's changed. But then reverts to type. Why are we reverting? Like, when is it finally going to click for Arteta? Something needs to click, and he just like, you know what? Boom. Because he done it with Nuno Tavares. So why has he only done it once with Nuno Tavares? I think that was like 21 minutes or 70 minutes. He took him off. And he's never really done that type of thing again. It's just, it gives the players, everyone else will give them a kick up the backside. You're like, oh, I need to up my game or I'm out of it. And that's what I don't like about him. He needs to realize, don't be scared. The fans, he's got majority backing. So why not experiment in a good way and test the players, test their mentalities, how they're going to react to seeing, Odegaard got taken off at 30 minutes. The captain, wow. No one's too big to get taken off. It looks like a lot of people are comfortable at Arsenal.
Way too
a lot of comfortable players. Yeah, man, it's not good.
Yeah, no, brother, it's not good. This is why I was so happy with the window that we have. This is what I'm saying. This is why I gave the window such a high rating, because I've never actually seen Arsenal actually be so ambitious. Yeah, so ambitious. It's like it started off slow, and I was cussing like some of us. Is what I'm saying. I was cussing at the beginning because we all know we needed a number 9 and we got a fucking defender. Or Zubimendi was our first signing, right? But when
it's
like, now that now that the window's closed, like this is what I'm saying. Like I believe that we have a player for every single position. Let's say right back, Timber, Martinelli. We've got defenders. We've got plenty of defenders in it, centre backs. We've got left back cover now in this new Cape as well. Even though he's a left-sided centre back, he can play left back as well because we know Arteta likes these handymen. We can play Calafiore there. We can play Miles Lewis Skelly there, which is a bad boy. Midfield. Okay. In the number 6, we're very light in. We've got number 6s, but we're very light in rated number 6s. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't play Moreno there. We can't play in a big match. We can't play Moreno next to a Rice. It won't happen. Yeah. We can't play
no God of Rice. It's horrible.
No God of Rice. It's not gonna happen. So we're a little bit light there, but do you know what? We're still okay to get us through a lot of matches. This is what I'm saying. If it can get us through about 3-4 maximum matches. Left side, all right, we've got the Trossards, we've got the Madueke that can play there. We've got Shitanelli, right? So we're kind of decent there. Right side, that Saka, when he does come back, he can play there. Ethan can play there. Madueke could also play there. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not so bad. The number 10 now, we got the Odegaard. That he's not great, but that's his position. Then Madueke can play there. No, not Madueke. Sorry, Trossard can play there, but also Wanyeri can play there, and who is it? Eze can play there as well. Striker. This is what I'm saying. So we've got different players that can play different positions or just fit in. I like that. Now it's time to utilize your team. This is what I said in the title. Like after 3 games, is it too early to criticize? I can criticize the previous game just because the first and the last game I'm not happy with. I get the 3 points, right? But the style of play that we played against a team that finished 15th, bro. And it's not like they finished 15th because they had injuries or bad luck. Mate, they couldn't even string 2 fucking wins together all season. Yeah? They got 3 points for every single month of between January and May. You know what I'm saying? Literally that was the average, bro. That's disgusting, bro. And then like I can understand when you go to the Old Trafford, the history between us and Man United. I get that, and I get the whole, it's forget form and everything. But we played awful. Like people don't realize we got lucky because they made a massive mistake, which they've been doing that all season with their goalkeepers, right?
Yeah.
So we got lucky by even getting a goal, and I'll take that 3 points. And I heard Rasta earlier, it's just 3 points, but from an insider looking in, right, that's a lucky 3 points. Because if we're gonna do that on just the gameplay, that game deserved a 0-0. This is what I'm saying. Because we were trash, bro. I've never seen us play so bad, bro. It was, bro. No. Let me rephrase that. I've never seen us play so bad against a top 6 team. I've seen us lose 8-2 and we've tried harder than that, bro. That make sense, bro?
Yeah.
We fucking tried harder than that. It was disgusting.
Offensively was horrible. It's like once we got to a certain, like the final third, we couldn't string 2 passes together. Everybody was horrible. And the fact that Odegaard was probably our best forward player tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Bad.
Mate, he's a bum, bro. He's a bum. I'm tired of relying on a player that's gone missing all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? The difference with him and Casper, it seems like Casper had a trilogy and he made some and he made some awards. At least he got the children's award. You know what I'm saying? What award is Odegaard giving us? And the thing is, people's right. It's not the fact that I'm going after Odegaard because of his lack of playing skills. First and foremost, your playing skills should be shown on field. All I heard when we bought him was he was a wonder kid. Yeah, the wonder kid. People don't actually realize we tried to get Ceballos instead of him when we loaned both of them that season, and they said no, you can take Odegaard, the wonder kid, and we keep Ceballos the baller, right? Odegaard has been our captain. Out of 4 years, he's had 18 months good. Yeah, I won't take that away from him. Yeah, but he's our captain. In the moments of where we're supposed to get get that goal or at least play that ball through the eye of the needle. You know what I'm saying? He's our number 10. You get me? And I know when people can say to me, but there's different types of number 10. No, there ain't. And number 10 literally is to play make. You know what I'm saying? They get the odd goal from here and there, but it's to play make, it's to keep the ball ticking, not run around hair flick. And people's, I'm bored, so it's not a thing where I'm saying I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? It's just that if you watch this dude, bro, like he hair flicks, right, more than he has through balls, bro. Like his job is supposed to be a number 10. You get me? But then this is where the blame goes on Arteta now. Why is he playing a dude that's constantly out of form? You get me? How long, bro? What? Are we going to be at the end of this season and be like, do you know what? Yeah, those last 2.5 years, borderline 3 years, he hasn't been good enough, so now it's time to sell him. No. You know what I'm saying? If he's not good enough, drop him. Yeah? Take the captaincy off him. You get me? Make Gabriel the captain because that's who I think that should deserve it. You get me? Forget if he doesn't speak any English because football, like you don't need to speak a language. You can be deaf and be able to play football. Do you know why? Because skills are skills when it comes down to it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, like I do agree. I'd have Gabriel straight away. That's my captain. I look at him, he leads by example. He literally leads by example. And I've been saying he's been better than Saliba since he didn't get that call up for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And that was the first season that we challenged. So now it's 2.5 years. He's literally been outperforming Saliba. So why not give him that captaincy? You can see it means something to him.
Yeah.
When we don't win, it actually means something to even Saliba as well, because he spoke about it. He said we want to win everything. So there's certain players that it seems like it means a lot more to them than others. Odegaard doesn't strike me as someone that's, I don't know, he doesn't strike me as he takes it to heart. He doesn't.
Mate, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
Mate, do you know it's easy, but do you know what it is? Odegaard right now, it's like going JSA, bro. My man's going job seekers, bro. He's stealing money from us, blood. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, no, that's real talk, blood. He's like those, you know, those idiots that complain, oh yeah, they're coming and taking all our jobs. One of those arseholes here that sit at home and want to go job seekers every 2 weeks instead of going out there and doing the minimum, blood. Bare minimum, bro. That's what it is. Like his minimum, is running around. This is what I'm saying. Like, do you know what is right? Yeah, I'm not the fittest guy out there. But you know what? Pay me 100 grand, not even 220 that he's getting. Pay me 100 grand and I'll show you I can run around like an idiot, doing nothing, bro. Yeah, being a body on the field, blood. You know what I'm
50
saying?
grand.
10,
50
man,
grand,
he
I'll
getting
do
past
it.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of having a player like him? You get me? It's pathetic, bro. It's pathetic.
And there's different types of number 10s. There's your number 10, your creative player. Someone that's going to thread those eye of the needle passes. And then there's number 10 that is just, they're there, they're happy to score the goals. Like a Morgan Rogers type of thing. He's just going to get goals. They might get 15 goals in a season. Odegaard is not that. He's neither. He doesn't, like, he plays an occasional beautiful pass.
Yeah.
But he doesn't take enough risks to be in this position. So maybe, just maybe, you're going to play a Rice or Zubimendi. Then if you're going to play Odegaard, you're going to have to play a Eze in the 10 in a lot of games. You wouldn't do that in the big games because we definitely get overrun. But against lesser teams at home, why do we not just play 2 10s? Why are we so scared? Why do we need Rice and Zubimendi every game? Why do we always need two players that you'd say are not forward thinking?
Because it's a pussy, yo.
And we can see from the style of play, the more creative players you have on the pitch, you're going to be more entertaining. Arsenal is not entertaining. It's boring. We're hanging out our striker to dry. We're making him look so bad. It's so bad. Like I try to defend it, but my eyes, like, from what I can see, is so bad. I'm just hoping once something clicks, he's able to get the goals and people just playing balls in behind and allow him to get the goals, because we can see what type of striker he is. He's on the shoulder. He needs balls in behind, through balls, but who is there to do it? Martinelli cannot do it. He's just a waste of everybody's time, Martinelli. So maybe if Eze is there, maybe if, I don't know, is Madueke, would we say he's creative? I don't know. Maybe he can create something. When Saka's fit, I know he can create, but we just need as many creators on the pitch as possible, just so that we can give Gyökeres the best possible chance to succeed, and ourselves. Because it's not just him. If he fails, that means we are going to fail. If he doesn't get,
you see,
25 goals.
You know, for me, I see it as the only person that can fail in this situation is Arteta, because of his choices and his decisions. Because it's hard to actually get a striker, because people are forgetting there's so many different types of strikers, right? Gyökeres is not an Isak. He's not a Harry Kane. He's not going to drop deep here, play the intricate 1-2s, run off the shoulder, ball over the top, and bang it in. No, he's a bully, bro.
But yes, but it's not that he is not gonna do it. He can't do it.
Yeah,
that's
bro,
not his game. As in,
yeah.
not that he's inability, but he's just that's not his game.
That's not his game. That's what I'm saying.
Like his Watkins, that's not Watkins' game. Watkins running behind.
Yes.
So you play in a way where maybe you attract the opposition closer, so that you can start giving those balls to running behind. Because you know, if you play a lot of the lesser teams, you know they're gonna try to sit back. Or maybe you play in a way where you kind of get it, or the fullback to go all the way wide and cross the ball in the box for him to sniff out those chances.
Or
the long balls are not going to work. I know that you lot got a lot of long, like, tall people and that.
We need quick breaks as well.
It's like it's a weird one, isn't it? Because even when you think about it, how does a manager know that that's the way he plays? Let me give you an example. When we needed a striker, I was thinking, don't bring me this awesome and Gyökeres. I know that they got men, and I know that a lot of people wanted them because they, you know, the big name. This is another issue. Everyone wants big names. Sometimes you get the player that suits your team well, because nowadays it's just system based, isn't it? So if a player comes in and he doesn't suit what you do, you're just there, bro. It's literally just an extra body running around, but it's not benefiting you. So now, if Gyökeres scores the goals, you're happy. He scores the goals. It don't matter whether the play gets ruined or not. He's scoring your goals. But if he doesn't do anything, at least improve the way we play in it, so we can get some goals, or at least facilitate. Because I know the way we play, I was like, when we got Delap, I was so gassed. And people are telling me, yo, it's Delap. I don't know why you're gassed. I'm like, bro, he's two players in one, because he can do the running in behind, but he can also hold up the ball and link up. Do you get it? He can do the physics. That's like getting one player that can do both. I was like, yeah, I'm gassed. But he's only scored 12 goals. I'm like, bro, he's the only outlet for Ipswich. Look at the player's profile and see whether he can help you do something on the team. Do you get
But
me?
it's
So
homework.
it's like,
It's
I don't
homework.
want a striker because I know how Chelsea fans are. If you get a striker that has a trampoline foot and the ball keeps going out of play, he's finished. Like 2-3 games, they don't want him there no more. Do you get it? So I know also that you can gas the big player now, but when he keeps going out and all that, they're not going to be with him. So I wanted a player that just linked up the play well, at least because remember we have Palmer that can score goals or someone else that can score goals, innit? So as long as he facilitates for others, it's calm. But I've realized that a lot of people just look at the number. He scored the most, get me him. Obviously, if we really deep it, you had Sesko and Gyökeres that you were linked with, innit? So a lot of people were more for Gyökeres because Sesko, we hear it. You know what I'm saying? So if
But
you're going to choose out of those two, you might say, "Now bring me Gyökeres." So
but that's I've got the Top Gooner handbook here. We know what they're gonna say. We know what they're gonna say. Arteta did not want Gyökeres, he wanted Sesko.
Sesko,
So if
yeah.
Gyökeres fails, it's on Berta.
Right.
he's gonna play 4-4-2, you know, Sesko and Gyökeres up front. Like, you know what I'm saying? He'll bring Gyökeres. But you kind of get why he wanted Sesko though. As much as we, you know, so like troll whatever, yeah, but you know that he wanted a guy that jumps. Yeah, me. You seen Sesko can jump, and remember at some point they were gassing. Look how high he jumps, and that remember. So
Mate,
you put him in the box,
said,
he'll jump.
remember Tony said that Sesko's got good touch. Is what I'm saying. He's got
No,
a good
But
touch.
I've seen the listen. I got a clip. I don't know if one of you seen it
Right.
where he was gassing up Gyökeres after Bilbao. He
Yeah.
was live. If you saw it on my channel, you know, innit?
I saw
He's.
your channel.
I think he was. Yeah, he was saying, "Yo, he's like the wind. You can't sniff him." You know what I'm saying? But for me, it was like you need to know the kind of striker he is. Man can score goals, but a lot of the teams, like for example, Delap at Ipswich, because they were always playing in a low block, he had that space to run into. Do you get it? He had that space in behind, so you know they're lobbing the ball over the top. Now Bundesliga, you know, both teams play high line. I know it doesn't suit Kane, but what does Kane do? He provides for Elise and the other winger to run in behind if he's not in the box. So there's a way of playing, like depending on how your team plays, and also what do you face the most. Now we all know that Arsenal faces a lot of low blocks because you don't always play City, Liverpool, and all them teams, is it? So the striker you want to bring in is the one that can do something in the box when you create a chance or anything like that. So he has to adapt his system to get the most out of Gyökeres, or do you get it? Like that has to happen. Otherwise, it's not. You're gonna start seeing Marino and them man start again. Do you get it? Because he's gonna be like, my thing's not working here. The team's not working. I just want to bring it back. Because if you remember with City, what happened with City? City had Aguero and them man. Everything was calm. He was used to not playing with a 9. When he brought on Haaland, even though he was still scoring all the goals, the way they play kind of was messed up. Like it wasn't as like silky and everything anymore because they had him up front. But he still, because he was Haaland, he was still bagging the goals.
Yeah.
Now, you could have a similar situation where, despite or in spite of Arteta, Gyökeres still scores goals, but not to the level that he can actually do it to.
Yeah, of course not.
Get
Not
me?
playing to his strengths. Because it's simple as that. We're just not playing to his strengths. Like you said, he's a player that plays off the last defender. Well, in Arsenal's tactics, we're so used to, let's say, Havertz coming short and so forth. And first and foremost, for him to actually score goals, we have to play a number 10. We can't go into games expecting our wingers, like say Martinelli, that piece of shit, or Madueke. And do you know what it is? Madueke actually surprised me. But guess what? He's going up against Martinelli. This is what I'm saying. So the levels ain't that high in the first place. You hit me? But then for us to do that, we need to play an Eze in that position who will give you those first-time balls, not an Odegaard, because we all know Odegaard holds the ball, does a little spin, hair flick, turns left, turn right.
You can't do hair flick no more.
The ball up. You know
he got the Don C trim. You can't do hair flicks.
Wait,
no
he
more.
got a Don C trim.
Nah, he got the blacker trim. He got the short trim.
For real?
Odegaard, you can't do hair flicks no more. He got the short trim now. They were saying, they're saying 20 GA incoming, you know. On
He's
Twitter,
been listening to social media. He's finished.
Bro.
It's cool.
But this is my point, though. You know what it is with the way you play? It's like, I hear what you're saying, innit? But it's like the positions, innit? Like, you know what I expected against Liverpool? I was thinking obviously I forgot Saka was injured, but I was thinking if he played, okay, cool, Saka's injured. play Madueke on the left. Because remember, Ethan or even Dalman, I know the Dalman's 15, I know. But I'm saying, for whatever
Come on.
reason, you can play Ethan, if you play Eze, and then Ethan on the right. Because remember, let's say Dalman comes off the bench. Like, if you were going to go and attack him, I don't really rate this whole Ethan on the right. I think Ethan can do a job on the right, but he's a sick 10. But okay, cool. Maybe you can bring, because you got Eze, play him in that 10 and it like you in his position. Because remember, Odegaard's injured or he's not fully fit.
And it's Trossard.
So that's the way you do it. Or even Trossard off the bench on the left. Because if you know Martinelli's not all that, play him in the lesser games where you think he can bring up his confidence. I know that right now he's very low and it's not working for him. But as a manager, you want to bring him up at that time. Does that make sense? That's when you kind of want to see if you can build up his confidence. You don't throw him in big games and say, we know you're not doing well. Try. You know what I'm saying? By force, you know the ones, he's whipping him. By force, you need to do something and he's not doing it. So,
Martinelli,
you know what I'm saying? That's the lineup I thought you'd go with. Eze in the 10 and maybe, what's his name?
yeah,
Ethan on the right or something.
Yeah,
to get it.
come on.
And when you start seeing, okay, maybe you got Marino in the 10 and that, a lot of people referencing the Spain game where I think Marino played in the 10 and all that. And I'm thinking, but they play different football, and it's Spanish teams, they got ballers, they have different ways of playing. So sometimes that suits them a bit more than the Prem. So international football is a bit slower than it is in the Prem as well. So you can't play like 3 DMs and all that and think you're just gonna beat Liverpool, bro. Like it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? It don't work.
You know, it's not how you start. It's just mainly just the late subs that we've all been saying, because big up SB, yeah, first and foremost.
Yeah, big up
because
SB,
you
man.
know what I'm saying,
Yeah, big up.
because we was talking about it, and like fair enough. He started what he started with, like cool in it. Like that's his prerogative. It's the lack of changes or the speed of changes. Is what I'm saying.
The game management.
It's just in-game management. That's all it is, bro. In-game management. Like people like me and Blacker, if he could just tweak a few things around, people like us, we want to be so negative. And the thing is, I don't even see myself as a top gooner or bottom gooner. I just want Arsenal to do better, bro. That's all it is. I just want Arsenal to do fucking better. Win me a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Now it's come to a point of, because of how much we've spent and how many years we've been trusting this process, it's a major or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's a major or nothing. You get me? And then
you know,
all or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
you know what?
it's a major. Forget all or nothing. It's a major or
you want to win Champions League? Go join Champions League. You know that?
Do you know why that's funny though? Because it's
Yeah.
them. It was the top gooners that were saying that. They were the ones saying, "Oh yeah, if he don't win us a major, he's got to go. We don't want these little ones. We got bigger fish to fry and all of this stuff." It was them who started this.
Yeah.
I just wanted a trophy. Now I'm going with them, but I'm lying. I want him gone, quadruple, whatever. Get out, go.
Yeah.
I've had enough because I don't want this argument. The argument's tiring. Every season is Groundhog Day. We get to a point in the season. Oh, we're here now already. 3 games in. People are already losing their head, saying, "Oh, Gyökeres. Oh, he looks rubbish. Arteta wanted Sesko." That's what we're hearing. Arteta wanted Sesko. Why are we still talking about Sesko? Like, why? We've got our striker here now. Now we need to find solutions. That is on the manager. That you people back. If you back Arteta, you must want him to do better. Stop making excuses. It doesn't make you negative if you criticize. It doesn't make you negative if you criticize constructively. You give a solution. But for some reason, there's none of that. Oh, we're going to win 3-1. Oh, we didn't win 3-1. Oh, yeah, it was a wonder free kick, but we played well. It was fine margins. We could have got a draw. It's Anfield, you know, but you weren't saying it was Anfield before the game, were you? When you were predicting 3-1, some people 4-1, I heard. Huh? How? When was the last time they lost 3-4-1 at Anfield?
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to tell me.
No, but this is the thing though.
Yes,
For me,
balance,
in the game,
balance.
you know, it's in games. There's what we used to call momentum in it. So at some point it was going for you. You know what I'm saying? And then at some point, Liverpool really started catching in the second half.
Mm.
First half, Words was poor. You know what I'm saying? How was his name? The guy, what's the guy's name as well? Salah was barely getting the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? They were playing more through midfield on the left. Do you know what So you guys were doing this thing where you just kept crossing the ball in and hoping that it would deflect or hit someone else and then you can finish off. You know what I mean? Fine. Because even if you maybe scored that goal then, you can defend the rest of the game. But I've seen it too many times where you can't defend more than a certain time. And then once you give Liverpool that thing where you just sit back and wait, they're just gonna have fun outside of your box. You don't want to have that. This is why you want to kind of control the game as much as you can. But at the same time, when you start thinking about it, it's like when the momentum was in your favor, you didn't capitalize, or at least when it was, let's say, maybe you were scared. Let's say the manager was scared for whatever reason. He got himself 0-0 to halftime, and he said, "You know what? This is calm. Let me now make the attacking changes, or I'll wait to a certain point, 55 minutes, and I'll start bringing the players on because now we need to go for it." That never happened. Do you get it? Where it's like, okay, cool, this not happening. And then later on, you started seeing an Eze and Erdegaard coming on together. Even I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Like,
but
what?
then,
Are you playing 2 10s? And I was thinking, nah, he's not. And then I realized, nah, it's not happening. Bro, Van Dijk passed the ball through the whole midfield. You see, at some point, he passed it straight to Gravenberch, and then Gravenberch passed it forward. And I was thinking, oh my days, you can't just go free in midfield like that. Do you get it? Like, you have to. And then at some point, you're like, okay, cool. This might be, maybe Liverpool's been poor, but you guys, this is another thing. Liverpool was poor, like poorer than you expected.
Mm.
Do you remember?
for
Like,
the
so
level, yeah.
if you went there and you realize, yo, they're poor, what do? You go and stick it on them. Do you know what I'm saying? You go there, like, listen, I ain't won in Anfield in ages, yeah, but this is the time I'm gonna go and win an Anfield. Because even if you score 2 goals or 3 goals, whatever, in that time period where they were still trying to figure it out, now you're known to have a good defense.
Mm.
So even if you concede one or whatever, you keep them out for the rest of the game. You have a buffer there. Do you get what I'm saying? You've capitalized when you needed to in the game. But this is why you like, okay, we waited until they started getting into the game, and then at some point even Chiesa tried to run free or midfield and defense. Do you remember? He
Yeah.
almost fell over. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's,
he
I don't
fell
know if
over. I
that's the
remember.
one they got a free kick for or something, but they started taking more risk, and then Salah managed to get a couple of ones where he started running at the fullback, and he started thinking, okay, cool, what's going on here? Do you get it? And it's like
That's where they
the
got the
game can't
goal.
move, and then it's like one free kick, and I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, it can be one free kick, but I'm pretty sure Sabasai scored the similar one yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He scored another one yesterday against Ireland. So
It's
you
against
know,
Ireland.
it's about you taking your opportunity. Do you get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Where you lose the game now, and now you're behind Liverpool. You want it to be there and abouts
Yeah,
to at least at the end, and then you can see where they've dropped points. Because you were lucky as well. This is a game without Isak. That's another thing. You know what I
You
mean? This is
see,
a game
okay,
without
okay.
Isak.
Just a quick one, yes, here. You see, now you touched on that one. Beautiful segue, because I know it's supposed to be our Arsenal, right? But I want to see what's going on with this Isak and how is he going to fit into their system? Just because of the type of player that he is, would it work? Have they got too much attacking players? Like,
you
okay,
mean like
who's going to be sacrificed for Isak now, or is Isak going to be a part player? Did they pay that much money for him to be a part player?
Mhm.
Because no one's talking about him or
This is
Wissa
the
or
problem.
even the price tag of Wissa, knowing that he hasn't been great for the first 3 games.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you this. Because he was their number one priority signing, when they found that they never thought there was ever a possibility of them getting him anytime soon. So when they realized this, they said, yo, he's the guy we've always wanted. We believe he can be one of the best or the best striker in the future, whatever. We need to go and get him now. Because if we don't get him now, we might not be able to get him next year. Because they'll start other clubs still start sniffing. So for example, if you didn't get Gyökeres or you had Sesko or even got Gyökeres now, if it doesn't work out, let's say imagine you say, you know what, we've always wanted Isak, if you
yeah,
remember,
for
we
the
might
bit.
go for him next season. To take that risk away, they've ended up getting him. Now, he's a player that can drop deep and can also go. He can link up play. You remember that what he done to
He's,
Saliba,
yeah,
Newcastle, and
he's
that.
our
Remember
perfect.
that the Carabao Cup games. He can hold up the ball, but he's good on the half turn. He can also
As the-
run in behind when they play those kind of games. Easy. Now they have someone who can actually play like in a vert behind him. Do you get it? And he can play kind of like a target man, innit? So he's good at link up play, whatever. But this is the thing: if he gets in those positions that Nunes was getting in, he's burying that blood. It's not the same thing. And my thing is because the way it's like ping pong football and at Liverpool, you know how it is. He goes to the left, the right. There's always those times because the way they transition the ball so quickly from defense to attack. You always see Salah on the run or someone on. Do you get it? There's always space. So
yeah.
there's always spaces for him to get into or make him run into. It's not always camped in one side of the opposition, or sometimes there is that way, but he can score headers. Like, do you get it? There's a variety to his game. It's basically an upgrade on Nunes, bro. Nunes was only good running in behind, but he can do the hold up, link up thing, but he can also play in the box. So I think that signing is dangerous, but you know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous signing, man.
Yeah, nice. Bro,
I remember watching him at Sociedad, bro. I know he wasn't as good as obviously he is now,
Yeah.
but seeing what he did at Newcastle,
Yeah.
basically with obviously now they have a good midfield and that, and obviously Gordon came in, but for him to play at the levels he did, and he also a lot of the time. Listen, a lot of us have, you know, we got slapped by Isak one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. Liverpool even got it the last
Like bad
season. Everyone knows that when you face Newcastle, be careful of this Isak guy. Yeah, I mean, because he scores at least once. You know what I mean?
I think he's an Arsenal fan, you know, because the way he used to slap us was bad. It's like there's certain people that you know they're playing because it's like, yo, I was a fan of you lot, and I'm just gonna slap you. Watkins does it. Watkins always scores against us for
Yeah,
some
Villa is a
reason.
team, you know. Villa, when you not play Villa, even when I used to work there, yeah, I used to tell man, listen, don't bother me. I'm watching the game, blood. You know what I'm saying? When Watkins scoring, I used to tell that to the fans when they used to come in, yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to sit there in the executive box and I used to chat to them. And there was one guy that always used to bet. So he used to come to me and say, yo, I've done the 3-0 thing. I'm like, nah, you loser, bro. Villa, man, you man are losing. And then today, one day he came in, I was like, listen, Watkins, man. He goes, what? 2 goals. He's like, nah. I said 1 goal, just 1 goal, enough. But that must have been, was that when Jorginho was caught slipping one of the games?
Yeah. Well, I think we
Bro,
won 4-2, but he still done us. He gave us that step over.
man came back, 2 bills up, smiling, blood. He comes back, he's looking at me, he's saying, hey, listen, man, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made the 2 bills. I'm like, what are you talking about? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah. Watkins scored. I'm like, yeah, or whatever. But the point is, obviously, a lot of us have some kind of bogey teams and that. I think one of ours is like Brighton and some other teams, yeah. But the point I'm making is like you've beaten them. Let's say you could have beaten them without Isak. That's the team that you're going with the league against. What I mean by that, they are the top team right now that are looking like they're winning the league. They're also the current champions, isn't it? So you want to go there and make a statement, ultimately. Because I'll be honest with you, last season we went to Anfield. Remember, our manager was new and all that, whatever. Like, we go there and we balled out, and I was thinking, right, at Anfield. So we missed a couple of chances, Jackson and that, and then Slot comes out saying, "Yo, listen, I'm expecting big things from this Chelsea team. Whatever we've never played against a team like this, like in recent time. No one's been able to do this to us." And I was like, "Rah, like, yo, we played better than I expected, but I was disappointed because we never got the result to show for it. Obviously, we beat them recently, as in the end of the season, but you know, they already won the league at that point, innit? But even he was like, they asked him this season, and he was like, I expected Chelsea to challenge us last season. And I was thinking, right, like, I know, but I just never felt like we were that good at the time. But this is what you do. You go to those teams, even a City, as an Arsenal fan, you should be expecting a win. Not by, like, it's by default, but as in you expect the team that you have to do their best to go there and create a performance. If you don't win, at least you know what I've done. The team's done their best. You know, when we go and play you at Emirates next or whatever it is, we need to sort this out because now our manager will come up with a game plan because he knows how you guys play. I feel like those are the margins and whatever. But man, I'm talking about 5 margins, 1 free kick, 1 goal. And I'm like, nah, bro. Every time I see you, man, take a free kick is 35 seconds, 40 seconds, sometimes a minute. Man are playing for corners, and I'm thinking that you can't beat these teams like that. When you know they have a Van Dijk as well, like let's say they have a Van Dijk, they have a Allison, you can't just be, you know what I'm saying, you can't find those kind of games. You have to level it up, bro. Every season you have to find a better way in it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like, it's just hard when you've got a coward at the helm. But do you know what? I'm kind of pissed off that Isak went to Liverpool. I can't even lie, bro, because it's like even though they were my picks to win the league, yeah, at least without an Isak, it was gonna still be decent. Now they're just gonna run through everyone like it's a train, blood. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, bro. It's just mad.
But you know what it is with them though, quickly. With them, it's I know that they're not looking like they're performing, but they're getting the wins.
Yeah.
But for them, it's like it's inevitable that at some point it'll click. And it's not a biased thing with Arsenal, as in I'm not saying it to say Arsenal won't click and all that, but it's like you get the point. I know that you guys aren't playing that well either, and then some people are saying, but at some point it'll click. But the problem is that you can tell that they know they're kind of figuring out what they need to do.
Yeah,
as in there is a plan, there's a style of play. If I ask you what the pattern of play is, you can't tell me. And yeah, that's it. I don't know. But when you look at Arsenal, you look at it thinking like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what is he trying to do right now? You get it? Like when you look at, and then at some point you just think, yo, like I'm falling asleep. Like you man, low key ruined the Liverpool game for us. You know, if you tried to attack, it would have been a better game. Do you get it? Like if you try, because this is the thing, yeah. A lot of people said that Liverpool couldn't play against Arsenal. And then they struggled because you were great defensively. I'm like, bro, when people play defensively, this is not a mid or lower level team that you're playing against. You're playing against Gabriel, Saliba, them man. So it's similar to playing like a Stoke back in the day, but it's like these are proper defenders. Do you get it? They're very good defenders, and you have good. So it's harder. Do you get it? It's harder to beat them because this is a higher level of team. Does that make sense? And they're playing defensively, so. You can't just expect Liverpool to break you down the way they break down a Bournemouth or anything. You get it? It's not the same. So they will struggle, but at the same time, it's not really a good thing because you need to go and get that result. You need to prove that you're the team coming up. Does that make sense? So yeah, man, I hear it.
Yeah, man. But Blacker, do you have anything else to say before we close out?
I was just a quickly 30 seconds. I just want to touch on them. Like you see when you're saying would Isak click? I feel like he has all the tools. Ekatike is known to give assists to people as well, so he can create. He's good footballer. Salah, we know he can create. You've got the wing backs. They're gonna put the crosses in the box. You got Verts. You got McAllister. Aye, you got Gravenberch. You can take a shot. Yeah, man. It's a long season, man. We're just hoping for a miracle, bro. But yeah, man, that's
a miracle. That's what we can do. Hey, yo, shout your channel, brother, man. Have you got anything coming up, my brother?
Yeah, man. Next week I'll probably be doing the transfer ratings in it and some Arsenal shows. So yeah, man, stay tuned, people. Propaganda machine, man. Big up to
I'm gonna be on the transfer show, blood, because I actually liked our transfer window. I'm gonna pop up on that one. Yo, you wanna shout your thing out, blood? Anything coming up?
Man. Yasser TV. And I done the transfer rating today, and you came done. You saw it. Me and Rob Sport. So we done the transfer rating, and then because it's International Week, we just done. There was one where it was a tier list, and it was all the signings from the window. We just having fun, you know what I'm saying, rating them.
That was mad.
You saw the we were just there thinking, okay, cool, whatever. But
I'm doing similar as well, you know.
Yeah, listen, it's what it is. But then again, it's tailored to you. So you might have certain players higher than us, and that's one of them ones. But yeah, man. I don't think I got anything coming up, but probably next week I need to cook up some shows, innit? Everyone wants to come on shows. They want us on shows. Champions League's gonna be soon. The Premier League's coming back. You get me? It's gonna be crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm definitely bringing you, man, on the show. Like I'm bringing you, man, on the channel. But
yeah, man.
I need to figure out when. And it's a work thing, bro. It's a work. You come home and then you're looking and you're thinking, I can't commit to this guy bringing him on because what time I'm gonna be home, and then he might have something else to do, or you're on a different channel, and then and now once the games start coming quickly, and you got the Champions League, you now have to figure out. The good thing is there's always content with football. You can do a match preview, a match reaction, and if you do a watch along, you have 3 videos or 3 pieces of content there, innit? So we just need to figure it out. But I'm not ignoring the man, them, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why you see I barely bring anything on. I think Joey was literally in the chat. And that boy, he was like, listen, send the link. I was like, all right, cool, well, whatever, we'll do it. But yeah, man, I need to do that. But 100% more shows need to come, man. I need to have more chats with Chelsea fans and also rival fans. So I will be sorting it out anyway.
Yeah, man. Do you know, it was just nice chopping up with you, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got nothing but love and respect for you, man. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I always call him a fraud and he calls me the fucking B-Tech Vic Ross. I don't know why. I don't even look nothing like him, lad. He's dark shaming me with a little beard. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's the boredom. It's the boredom. You know what I'm saying? You look rich, bro. You know what I'm saying? You look rich. You know what I'm saying? It is a compliment, lad. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's a compliment.
Realize
It's a compliment. You know, I'll take that compliment. This is what I'm saying. It is what it is. That's all I'm saying. But people, make sure you like and subscribe to both of their channels because these are an amazing content creators. Like, to be honest, like I'm always in, they know that I'm always in there, like chat. You know what I'm saying? Showing nothing but love to them. So make sure you do that as well. Peoples, you know what, always stay safe out there because it's cold outside, brother. Yeah. So peoples, love and respect here. Till next time we meet. Bless up.
Bless up. Peace.
Oh fuck, you know, this blood clot sing thing, man.